Welcome back to TPK, also known as Terrifying Punchable Kings. Not really, we're total party killers. Looking for that wipeout. Thank you for guys coming back to, I think, session 14 now.
Yeah.
Anyone want to do a quick recap of last session?
Oh, you know who's doing the recap. The same person that always does the recap. Okay, hit
Um,
us with that recap.
So right off the bat, we had like this plan. We're like, hey, like we're gonna do this. And then Ray decided, I'm not gonna listen to that plan. I got my own dreams, I got my own path, I got my own ambitions, and decided to carry Donovan out to the castle to take him to the guards and that general who wanted him, and said that they won't hurt him and he'll be fine in 24 hours. I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of pissed that I don't know, but it's whatever. I thought we were really gonna die from the dragon, but luckily Max kind of saved the day on that and talked the
Yeah.
dragon into working with us.
Like I was working with her.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like you're gonna be working on my schedule. You're gonna do what I say.
Very
And
manager
then-
of her.
Yeah. And then so Mo did he put so much work into these harnesses and everything with all these ropes. And then was told, hey, maybe you should stay behind. So we got Mo, Rangus, Haru, Miss Yun, and Donovan. Oh, still in the moon court, and Hoshi. Oh yeah, that's right. And then in the moon court. I kind of forgot that we did get him.
Yeah.
And then
somewhere.
Isaac, Robin, Max, and Sergio to the night court, flying on top of the dragon, where Robin almost died multiple times. And then we got Hoshi out. There was some weird vibes going on there. I didn't like the vibes that I was getting from his room. And then him putting out a maid costume.
Yeah, that was some funky shit going on there.
There's some stuff that needs to be addressed there.
No, I think we can't just leave it, drop it.
I'm not us addressing. We're in the night court.
Oh, that's so
but
real.
I
That's
think
real.
they need to address it.
So we had Mo failing his stealth checks.
Oh yeah.
But Hoshi giving the Linky guard some dead flowers for his love
Kip
for the
giving
general.
advice.
Yeah, Kip giving that advice, right?
To the guy who keeps getting punched.
Kay, give yourself a common healing potion. Thank you for that recap.
Thank you.
That being said, players, go ahead and do initiative. I'm not going to use initiative off the bat since we are in two different groups, but it'll be for later. Also, let's do initiative.
Okay.
And then let's also have Robin and Serio. Can you please give me another strength saving throw?
Oh, okay. That's not. Are you gonna roll for Isaac and Max?
Max.
Let me just see what you get first.
Okay. You said strength saving throw?
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah. Actually, I'll go ahead and roll for Isaac. Okay, Isaac. And Chloe. Okay, that's not good.
Oh!
Maybe I should pull out some different dice. Let's see how this goes.
No, I literally rolled all my dice and they all rolled below a 10, so I'm gonna have to re-roll them.
Yeah, all the dice I'm using aren't really rolling well today.
Okay.
But I still got decent.
These going in jail.
Okay. So we're gonna start with Kip and Matt, and then we'll rotate to my dragon group.
That makes perfect sense, yeah.
Okay. So, Kip, Matt, did I say you guys are outside of the castle now? You have
We had like just left the gates.
okay, you just left the gates. Can you please make a perception check for both of you?
Sure. You can do that.
So,
21.
you guys have made your way. You know, Hoshi is still wearing a maid costume. There are people bustling around, scavenging around. You can see people in the Queen's Garden from the gate are like trying to fix the rose bushes that were squashed from last time. It seems like they've got a new set of flowers this time. They look kind of ravenous and snappy. They look like they could eat someone's face off, but you know, as a last minute addition, what can you do? Um, you see some maids trying to fix the flowers, some butlers trying to fix up the window, uh, and you see some guards just going around. The Lincoln guard that, you know, Hoshi gave the dead flowers to went the opposite direction as you guys are outside of the castle, right? Um, and as you guys are kind of walking back through town, Kip, you're gonna start to overhear a familiar voice. Being just starting to talk to a certain individual, being like, listen, I need to get this off my hands so bad. Like, what will it take for you to get this off me? And then there's like another individual in a cloak who's pinned together with you recognize them earlier from the castle, who have like a little canary bird. I got it right this time. Canary bird on the cloak. And you can kind of see behind Todd, it's like there's like this huge vehicle covered in white cloth in front of like this shop. And it kind of looks like the shape of a bus almost covered in white cloth. Um what are you guys doing in this moment? What are you up to?
So you said it was Todd and another person in a canary, or like with a canary button cloak,
Mhm.
and then a bus-sized something behind Todd.
Yeah, there's just a bus-shaped vehicle covered in white cloth in front of the shop. You can tell there are passerbys walking by and giving it strange looks. People are kind of whispering, and you can see Todd is like panicking, and this individual and him are kind of talking, but you can't quite hear the other person.
Um, I might like kind of scoot up.
You might kind of scoot up. Is that what you said?
I think
Kip?
Kip.
Listening or like what?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Hi, Kip.
Hello?
I meant like walk a bit closer to
okay.
to kind of like eavesdrop on like what they might be saying.
Okay, you
Um,
get a little bit closer. That being said, Hoshi is kind of behind you, still in his maid outfit, being like, "Oh, do you think this is okay? I don't think it's quite all right to eavesdrop on people, but I do love gossip." And
I
as you
love
guys are,
gossip as well.
oh, goody. And you start to overhear that this person in the cloak is actually a woman. And you start to hear this very deeper, silky voice as
Would
she
I recognize it? I'm sorry to interrupt.
roll a history check for me.
Okay.
Um, and you see Todd just suddenly clamp onto this woman's hand. You can tell her skin is pink, by the way. As he starts to pull on her, and he goes, "Please, please, it was left in my aunt's will, and I can't keep this. I don't have much time." Oh, the cloak is actually moved. No.
I
But
got
this
a 17.
You can tell just from her hands that Todd is pulling on, and by her statue that it's very mermaid-like. She has scales on her skin. Uh, you can kind of deduce by the canary and some of the scales that it could be someone from Ophelia's court. From her section. Uh,
Okay.
okay. Unless you want to roll another perception check to see their face under the cloak.
Fuck it,
Unless
let's
you
do
want to
it.
do this stealthily. Okay. Here's my question. Are you trying not to get caught in this conversation or not?
I don't know. I don't want to like interrupt, but at the same time, if Todd is trying to get rid of this bus-sized vehicle, as you are saying, maybe we can use it to get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Um Go ahead and roll. Mm, 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 mm. You know what? Okay. Roll. No, yeah, it's fine. We'll just keep going.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I was trying to make a decision. Okay. And you can kind of hear this young woman, and you're gonna recognize by her voice that she is Ophelia herself. As she kind of pulls her hand back and she goes, "Todd, I can't do this." Um, And Todd is just begging, and he's like, "Please, madam, you don't understand. I have to get rid of this bus. I'll do it for a good deal. I'll give it to you on a discount." And then Ophelia kind of goes, "Todd, please explain to me, how would I use a bus in the sea?" And then Todd kind of stops for a second, and he goes, "That's a good point, missus. You got a good point. But please, um, what would you guys like to do?"
Matt, is there anything you want to do before I say anything?
This is all you.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just watching.
Uh, Angus is gonna walk up towards Todd and be like, "Hey, Todd, my man, what's up?"
It's you. Every time I see your face, nothing good happens. Ever.
What do you mean, man? I heard you're trying to get rid of this bus, right?
How do you know it's a bus? This ain't a bus. This is a. He looks at it and he goes, "It's a shop. This is a building. Okay, it's not a
Oh,
bus. You,
oh,
you,
it looks like a
human
bus
things.
from.
Human
Sorry.
things are illegal here."
Right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Right. Thank you.
I've been there a long time. It just first thing in my mind.
Uh, the lady in the cloak, she starts to walk away, and she goes, "Well, very then, Todd. It seems like you found yourself a customer." And she starts to turn away and walk away. Um, but Todd, he turns to you, and he goes, "But, even if this was a bus, would you be interested in it?"
Well, maybe can it help us get out of this town?
Of course, it's the best. It's the best in town. Okay, listen, my
Can I
Aunt
insight
Hattie.
this?
Yes, you can roll inside.
Cause I'm the little guy. Shit, I got an 8.
You got an 8?
Got an 8.
Um, Well, he seems to be very proud of it. Considering it was in his aunt's will. Okay. Um, he seems passionate about this bus.
Can I also run insight or roll
You
insight
can
on
run. You
him?
can run an insight check on him.
Thanks, because as much as I want to believe Todd is an upstanding citizen of this realm, as much as I want to believe in the goodness of others,
It's also
okay,
just Todd, so yeah.
it's also Todd. So like,
Okay.
what's 22, 15 plus 7? I can do math, I promise.
Um, this bus is a little rickety. It's kind of old, but he desperately wants to get this bus off of his hands. Like, he does not want this. So, um, but Todd likes a good deal. Um, And as you guys are, checking insight on this, Todd is just like, he's like, listen, it's the best bus ever, okay? My aunt used to be a bus driver in the mortal realm, okay? And I need to get it off my hands because the missus, my wife, she wants it gone, okay? I can't have this. But I'll give it to you on a good deal. Huh? What do you think?
Okay.
I'll give you a discount.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to Angus and whisper in his ear and say, "Don't let him try to swindle you into this. It seems like it's about to fall apart."
Are you serious? Todd, this shop, I apologize. Seems like looks like it's about to fall apart apparently.
No, listen. Uh, okay, it's been used. Okay, like my aunt used to use it, but trust me. Okay, sure there might have been some snotty brats in there. Maybe a kid pissed himself, but it's still good.
Have you cleaned up the piss at least?
Yes. Okay, I wouldn't give it to you if I didn't clean it. Okay.
Can I insight that?
Do you you do that? And I'm gonna be like, do you mind if I start to like lift up the tarp that it's underneath to like take a look at it.
Roll insight, and then Mel, as you are. Yeah, can you imagine when I was like, hey guys, what kind of car you want? And then I just not give you what any of you voted for? Welcome to my life. Um, so, as you lift up the sheet, you get to see that this car, where should I say, it's a yellow school bus. Okay, this is like the type of bus. This is the type of bus you used to ride in elementary school. You get to see it says Forest is high school. As like that's the bus. uh, and but it seems like it's kind of decent. Okay, it's decent, but it's definitely been used. So that's what you see, Mo.
The kid has pissed in it.
Mhm.
Kip. He seems to have cleaned up the bus, so he's telling the truth, about like uh that he's cleaned it from what you can tell.
Mhm.
That being said, Todd goes, and you know what the best part is? You don't even need a license to drive it here. Hmm?
You do make a good point. I don't think I had a license whenever I was in the human world.
And you know what? And he hits the bus, and he goes, and it's magical, okay? I could throw in a little something extra and make it fly,
A magic school bus? That sounds interesting.
Right? Well, so what do you say, kids? You'll take it off my hands? Consider it a favor?
Um, Give us 1 second, and I'm gonna pull Angus aside a healthy distance so we can speak privately.
Okay, kids, I'll be here. Don't take too much time.
Well, maybe I can speak like a goose for a day for the bus, maybe?
For a bus?
It is a worn down bus. You gotta give me a break.
You're fine.
Is anybody, because I'm not, but is anyone proficient with land vehicles? Because you are beautiful. You're the
I, I,
designated
I
bus
am also
driver.
proficient with them.
Okay, cool, excellent, great.
I didn't
'Cause
I
I
didn't
was
get
like,
my license, but I'm proficient with them.
okay, awesome.
Robin is
Yeah,
forklift
yeah, there's several
salesman.
people that can drive this.
Okay, cool. Okay, Angus, what do you think?
I like it. Like I said, I think I could probably give up my voice, maybe my hearing. Yeah, I don't think you need to hear to drive, right?
Um,
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely helpful back where we come from because sometimes you can't see the cars, but you can hear them. I don't think it will be as much of a problem here, but uh, I don't think that you should give up your hearing.
Fine. Todd.
Yay! If it is my favorite person. Yes.
You know, you did just call me the worst person you've ever met, and that everything I touch goes wrong around you. But it's
Okay,
fine.
you did. Listen, your group, your friends did make me drop my aunt's ashes. I think it's kind of fair.
Oh,
I
I'm
only get.
sorry. What was your aunt's name?
Why are you asking?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, just to pay my respects.
So you gonna buy the bus or not?
I will buy the bus. I'll give you my voice and I'll speak like a goose or whatever other animal you want for a few days. How about that?
Speak like a goose, huh? Yeah, he's kind of pondering. Uh, hmm.
Can I roll
How
persuasion for
about
this?
you can roll persuasion for this?
Okay. I got an 18.
Todd's eyes kind of go wide up in excitement, and he goes, "A couple of days, you say? All right, sounds good to me. You can only honk and quack like a duck goose for the next, let's say, 2 sessions from now." He puts his hand out to you.
You have yourself a honk.
You guys, as you guys shake hands, Kip, you're gonna start to feel like your throat is starting to gargle up, as a beak starts to form, where your mouth is. um, I'm going to say you can talk in sentences, but you have to honk. You have to speak like a goose and honk in between your sentences. Okay.
Okay.
That being said, Todd is going through his pocket. You hear some jingling. He takes out a pair of keys. He throws it to you, and he goes, "Ah, thanks, kid. I really appreciate it." And that being said, he takes the white cloth and he pulls it, and you see this yellow bus that says Forest High School. That being said, uh, here's my question. Uh, do you guys want to go on the bus now?
Sure. If Matt's okay with it, do you want to go on the bus now?
Do you want to just check it out?
Oh, checking it out? Yeah, sure.
Okay. We can both roll
I
investigation
don't.
checks.
Okay.
roll me 2 investigation checks. I'm gonna do one thing, and then we're gonna switch over to my group.
Okay.
That being said, Hoshi's like, "Oh my, what is this yellow contraption? It's so ugly." And Haru is in the back, and he's like, he's got his hand on his forehead, and he goes, "So we've now required a bus, a house, and yet we have to go back for Donovan."
Yes.
Okay. What did you guys roll?
I got a 25.
I'm so glad you did because I got a 10.
Okay.
Dirty 25.
As you guys get up to this bus, you start to have flashbacks. Oh, maybe not Kip. No, you're gonna remember the time when you used to go to high school, right? Getting on the bus. Actually, Mo, how would you feel like your experience on the bus would be? Like a younger Mo?
Actually, I don't think he rode the bus.
Okay. Do you think your parents drove you?
We had a chauffeur.
All right. Okay, never mind. um.
Don't
I can
give
tell
me
you my
that
experience
look.
and you could use it.
Okay, yeah, go for it, Kip.
So pretty much it was just extremely loud. Like the bus driver would get so fucking mad at us all the time because we would not stop talking. Even at the railways, like we would not stop talking. It was a really bad bus.
Um, you can tell, as you guys get up, it's probably about 4 steps up, right into this bus. There's a railing. There are the brown leather, like seats in the back. You could sit about 50 people. Actually, let me give you the sheet for the bus, because there's a sheet.
Oh god.
Of course there is.
uh, just in case, you damage the bus in any way. So just know that. That being said, so you can sit about probably 50 people on this bus. That being said, you are gonna notice that on like the bus driver's seat, you can, it's like your typical bus, typical car. It's got like the speedometer and stuff. It's got a radio. Even from like the top, like you have your steering wheel, and then you have your rear view mirror, and your rear view mirror actually has like a little trinket, and it's a little frog. That has like a little top hat and like a little cane or whatever. Not cane. Was the magician wand, whatever that is. That being said, you can also look, as you guys are going through the seats, you can tell some kids have drawn stuff on the seats. There's definitely like some gum stuck on some seats. There's probably like a drawing of a dick somewhere. Someone's probably carved out their initials, probably like J plus M or something. And then, but Kip, since you got, what was it, a 25? What did you get?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say as you are going through uh this bus, you're actually gonna find like a backpack left in one of the seats, and as you dig through this backpack, it's got a bunch of notebooks, it's got a bunch of pencils, and it's probably got like some gum in there as well. I'm also gonna say there's probably like a Game Boy in there, and we'll just say
And
that's
he's
what's
like
in.
going through it, is like, is this food?
Oh,
Oh, look at this! Look what I found! I found treasure! Look at this! We have some
uh,
food that we can eat.
Oh,
let me just can I see that real quick?
Yeah, sure. Take however much you want. And he's gonna like continue digging through the back.
Cool. I'm gonna look for the expiration date for this pack of gum.
um, this gum is expired by 2 years.
Great. Okay. So I'm just gonna pocket it just so nobody else has the urge to eat expired gum.
I guess has no idea
Actually,
what gum is, but he thinks it's food.
will you both do me a favor? I need you both
No.
to roll.
No.
I need you both to roll. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Of course, Avery. I love wisdom saving throws.
Fuck! I got a 4.
No, stop.
It's all of the bad rolls today.
Okay.
Okay.
What about
Okay,
you,
give me a
Mo?
second. Give me a second. What is that? Oh, thank God. What's 26? 18 plus 8.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
Mo, you are fine. But Kip, uh, Angus immediately takes that piece of gum. There's just something about this gum you have to eat. So you immediately start chewing. So for the next hour, you have disadvantage on wisdom and wisdom insight checks and saving throws. For the next hour.
And this gum is actually pretty. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I told you to give it to me so you wouldn't do that.
Well, it looked pretty. It was pink and it looked like food.
Okay.
That being said, Hoshi and Haru are getting on this bus with you.
Oh.
Thanks, Chloe.
Sorry.
uh,
Oops.
that being said, as you guys get in on this bus, I'm gonna go ahead and roll over to my dragon group. Actually, Chloe, when you're ready, please roll a strength saving throw. That being said, as you guys are on this dragon on your way to the night region, you are overseeing past the dusk region. You guys are so high up in the air, you can kind of see like the different like regions and the different types of trees. Like the trees are so different. It feels like you're passing through seasons, right? From like something that felt like really anti-gravity to something that feels a little more heavier. You start to feel the gravity shift through the air. That being said, as you guys are running, like riding on top of Isafrid, right? And you know, she's going as fast as possible, right? She's taking these dives and turns. When you start to hear another roar coming from behind you, as there are two dragons, opposite of
What?
Isfrid. They are kind of like solar dragons in that sense. That being said, Cam, Serio, as you are holding on tightly to Chloe, you are able to strap in and hold on to Isfrid as she starts to speed up. You hear Isfrid in your mind telling you to hold on. But that being said, Robin, you are starting to slip. I'm gonna say I'm gonna make you
Yeah.
do another strength throw later, but I will say if you fail the next one, you will slip off the dragon. Um,
No pressure.
I'm just
Totally, no pressure whatsoever.
as Isaac is gonna grab and hold onto you, and start to strap in your harness for you, Robin. Um, that being said, my dear adventurers, go ahead and make another strength saving throw for me. This will determine if you stay on the dragon or not.
Which one do I roll, guys?
The lightest one, the
The-
one with the yellow thingies.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Chloe, are you good?
Mhm.
Okay. Will you also do a strength saving roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I roll.
God.
What's 8 plus 5? 4,
13.
13. Thank you.
Okay. Most of you are strapped in this dragon. Serio, you start to feel. I don't know if you're like you're sweating or what. But you are starting to. Your harness is starting to come undone. As you're on top of Isfrid, Isfrid starts to take a dive. Before she starts to go up and peak up really high. As you guys are going oversea between mountains, right? She's telling you to hold on as she's going higher and higher and higher at the peak of this mountain before you start to drop. You're going to lose one of the dragons, but there's still one more dragon on your tail. And as you guys are going and doing this peak, this dragon behind will start to spit fire behind you. So I'm gonna roll for Isfrid. Actually,
What did Isaac roll? Not to be that guy, but what did Isaac roll on that?
he rolled a 19. He's fine. He's
Hell
got
yeah.
Period.
he's a
Yeah, brother.
barb. He's good on strength.
All right.
He's a barb. Interesting.
He's a barb.
He is a
I took it
barb.
back. Let's
Okay.
do.
All right.
Actually, let's have Chloe do this since you're at the head of Isfrid.
Okay.
You can roll against me.
Oh boy.
Let's
Okay.
do. Will you please roll an athletics check against me?
Yes.
Or acrobatics. You can do athletics or acrobatics
Acrobatics, please.
as you. And I will roll from my other dragon. You have to be a
Oh.
13.
I already beat it. I got a 16 plus 6.
Okay, awesome. That being said, let's see. Will you all please make one more strength saving throw? This will be the last one. As we try to move over this last dragon.
Okay.
You want me to die.
I don't want you to
You
die.
want me to
just-
die. That's what I'm
for-
hearing.
Oh,
For the
dirty
story.
20.
I should roll
You
for
got
Isaac.
this.
Got an 8.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
that's good.
Let's go, Kayla.
Yeah, please don't go dying, Kayla. Please.
I'm trying not to.
Okay. And you start to feel, as you guys go down into the mountains, you start to go through the forest, through trees. You start to feel like leaves and sticks kind of go through your hair and pass you. You're getting scratches on your arm. As Isfred is trying to lose this other dragon. And before you know it, you are now in clear water. You no longer see the dragon behind you for now. You seem to momentarily lost the dragon behind you as you start to feel the breeze of water hit your face. And it seems like the night is starting to hit closer. The sun is starting to set. Um, it starts to feel cool, and the moon is out. And you start to hear a little bit of crickets as you start to enter the night region. Um, as you come across this water and start to go up again in the air, uh, it seems you are approaching towards. You can see. Actually, let's do a perception check. We'll do Chloe since you're closest. Everyone else can do a
Okay.
perception check, but do with advantage, since you're
With
With-
advantage?
With disadvantage, you mean?
with disadvantage. My man.
Damn.
Oh, well, it doesn't.
24.
Damn. I had a nat 20 on that too.
It's
Sorry,
crazy.
baby.
I got a 9.
I had a 16.
24.
Measly
Okay.
9.
I'm gonna say if you got above a 17, oh, you guys.
Oh, so me. Just me. So just me.
Oh.
I mean, no, I can't lower it. I already
Okay.
spoke it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you already
I
said,
already spoke
yeah.
it. I'm sorry. I didn't look at the rolls. I just said the number. Okay. Anyone who got above a 17, you're going to see a castle in the distance, right? You're going to see this grand castle. You're going to start to see like a village come across. It's very different from the moon region, where the moon region is very, I don't want to say like Tangled-esque, but this is very more what's that C word? It's not Catholic. What is this architecture?
Gothic?
Gothic. Gothic.
What is
That's
that
nice.
C word? God.
That's the word. Gothic.
For cunt. That's what it is. Gothic is cunt. Okay.
I was gonna say cathedral.
Cathedral. Okay.
Okay. All right.
As you, Isfrid starts to find a spot in the forest as you guys start to land. These trees seem darker. There are shades of black and purple. You start to see glowing purple flowers, almost kind of similar to the moon region in the same way. But that being said, as you guys land, Isfrid, you can hear her snort as like a breath of hot air kind of comes out of her mouth. The air here seems cooler, compared to how hot you were feeling, like the sweat. Isfrid lets you guys off, before she kind of ruffles and shakes her wings for a bit. And she stands up kind of tall and she looks at all of you. And she goes,
I'm just hyperventilating.
"Are you alright?"
Max
Can
is
we-
having fun. That was
can we-
awesome.
Can we never do that again? I never want to do that again.
That's unfortunate because we have to go back.
Yeah,
That was,
I know.
I think that was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sario, as you are hyperventilating, Isfrid her snout comes on top of you, and she touches your forehead with her snout. You feel like something cool hits your forehead, but you also feel like your bond to Orion becomes stronger. Like it immensely becomes stronger, and you start to feel like you feel like a little spring, in a certain direction. We're gonna say to the right, and it feels like a stream that's kind of tugging at you, and it kind of ripples.
Okay, let's go. I think I can feel Orion. I can follow him. Let's just go.
Do I also feel this?
No,
Okay.
simply because Isfrid gave this to Sario. I will say you still have a bond with Orion. It's just in this moment.
Orion said dad first.
Damn.
That was the first
Um,
words.
Isfrid turns to you guys and she goes, "Find my baby, and then I'll take you home." She kind of sets herself down and she closes her eyes and she kind of starts to sleep. Very tired, very exhausted from the journey. As it's been probably a whole day, for you guys at least.
Yeah.
So, that being said, we'll
Is
have
she
to
gonna
finish the day when
be-
we come.
Is she gonna be fine sleeping alone like
Is this like kind of secretive? Are we in a cave or something? Is she in the
Roll
middle?
perception.
Okay. Like I don't kind of want to just leave her here.
16?
17.
I'm gonna say you guys
I
start to
got a
notice.
19.
You are in a very forested area. You've never been here before. Is the only problem.
Yeah, we don't know.
So the trees seem way taller here. Like maybe in the moon region, the trees probably felt like 7 feet, 8 feet, but these feel like 12 feet tall. Like if giants lived here, like these would be like trees for giants, right? So it's very tall. You can see probably mountains from the other side across the water where you came from. So you kind of are just on that edge of that night region. Okay. You can also see from the water, little fishies that kind of glow for a second as they start to go underwater and swim. It's very peaceful right now. That being said, it doesn't seem like there's anyone else around. Okay, you're on the very edge of the night region. I will say you don't know where to go, but Serio, you do feel a tug, and that is all you have to go on right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is actually like I think he's just looking around and he's like, "Wow, this is actually kind of pretty. Um, we we should get moving. I feel something. I have a general direction. We just have to start walking. I'm sure Isrid will be fine."
Isaac,
Okay.
who by the way probably helped, undid his harness and then helped Robin down. He's gonna turn to you guys and he goes, "Should I stay here and
No.
watch the dragon?" Okay, so we should all go.
I don't think we should split
mean-
up. I feel like we
But
already
like
split up enough.
it actually would be kind of actually wouldn't be that bad if someone stayed with the dragon.
Wait, he starts thinking and he goes, "Wait, you two, you're bonded, right? Chloe and Kia."
Mhm.
He goes, "Would you be able to sense if one was in danger?"
Kind of. It's tricky. It doesn't work that well. I can kind
I
of
can
do
hear
it.
him. I can hear him in my head.
Yeah.
That seems interesting.
Well, like when we were at the castle.
I could kind of sense something, but I can't really like. I can kind of. It kind of works. It doesn't really. We haven't tried it out. Like, I don't really want to try it out. The something. But what are you suggesting, Isaac?
Well, I was just saying maybe one of you could stay behind, and then
Yeah,
if
no, I'm
we
going to
were-
find my child.
That's kind of a no.
Okay, that's fine. Let's
Sorry,
go.
Isaac.
You two can stay behind with the dragon, though.
Yeah,
I
we
start
could
walking
go.
back. I start
But what
walking.
if you guys are in danger?
We'll be
we
fine.
have message.
Yeah.
Dude, we'll be fine. Has anything bad ever happened to us? And then you see me that I'm half
Hey, I
half
got.
shirtless, and I'm literally you can see my scars as I'm saying. Literally, has anything bad
I
ever
would
happened
say
to us?
that's because he's stupid. Isaac, I got you out of jail pretty much by myself.
It
so-
wasn't by yourself. I literally
Pretty
helped
much
so
was.
much.
I
I
did
literally
the hard
helped so
part.
much.
I'm just gonna
I
look
did
at
the hard
Isaac
part.
and I'm gonna be like, what do you think?
I start walking. I'm like, I think y'all should. I don't know.
Well, we could continue our talk from last time, but I think we should go. and
Sis, you're
watch.
staying. Wow.
Hey, see you guys later. Come on,
Bye.
come on, Max. I grab
No, no, no,
Max's
no.
hand and I start running. I start running. They can
You're
follow,
running.
but I start running.
We're ju-
Isaac
Be
kinda looks at you,
careful.
Robin.
We will.
Bye. Bye, Rob.
Oh gosh.
Isaac kind of looks at you as you both start to slowly walk behind Cam and Chloe, as Serio and Max start taking off full speed in the forest. Okay, that being said, will
That's
you
so
all
funny.
please make another perception check for me as we are going through this
Oh, I
forest?
don't like
Would you
that.
let me cast Pass Without a Trace?
You can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Uh,
I still would want a perception check.
no, you're all good. I was just asking if you let me do that.
Yeah, you're good.
Just
How long
think-
is Pass Without a Trace for?
Pretty sure it's like
password?
is it like an hour?
Yeah, I think it's like an
Let me-
hour.
Let me check for yeah, it's
I'm
an
looking.
hour. It's an hour.
Okay. Chloe, you're the only one who's gonna see this.
Yeah.
So as you guys, as you were following Serio and you're holding Serio's hand, you guys have talked about your feelings. You've told Serio about, being in jail and getting bailed out. You're in this
What?
new region, and then, Robin and Isaac behind you. Everything kind of feels surreal, right? Like,
Mhm.
and you have tails in the air. Like things are kind of changing really fast for you, and you really don't know how to feel about everything, right? Because you are Kenneth. I'm sorry, I saw your shirt for a second. That being said, you're going to notice little blue spirits. There are children running around in the forest. Little spirits. They're small. They look like they're wearing animalistic mask as they're running through the forest. Some are peeping through bushes, watching you. They're just watching you
Mhm.
as you go through the forest. Um, that being said,
Can I like do I hear anything? Or is it
Nope.
just them watching us?
they're just watching you. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys are going through this forest, you start to come upon into a bigger opening. Um, the forest starts to open up more, right? And you start to see what seems like to be a pathway. Of pebbles and rocks that's starting to form a pathway into this gothic village, right? You start to see big black iron gates that are covered in these purple flowers that are glowing in the night. Okay. That being said, uh, you're gonna see two guards standing up front. Is it just me? What do you mean, Matt? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So there's two guards. They're both. I don't want to say drows, but only if it's the night region if they're drows. So they're two tall drow men. With white hair. I'll say one has shorter buzz cut hair, the other with long hair that comes down. One's got like a tattoo, on his other, like coming across his face, across his eye, and the other one's got scars across his neck. Um, that being said, they both have swords, which is different from the moon region, which they have spears, right? Um, so they have swords. As you two are coming across this, Chloe, I will say you notice some of the children are still kind of following you. I'd probably say there's about 3 of them, who are also hiding in this bush, before you guys come up. Um, Also, Robin, well, Serio and Chloe or Max are getting ahead. Uh, Isaac is kind of. Would you let Isaac hold your hand in this moment? Is my question.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you guys are holding hands for a second, right? As you guys are walking through, you're kind of lingering behind. Actually, I think you could roll with advantage for the perception check because you are taking more time on that. So
Okay.
I don't think you even have to roll for it. I think I'll just give that to you because you're walking, right?
Okay.
So you'll also see the children that are following behind Chloe and Max and Serial.
So they're in between like Sergio and Max, and then me and Isaac.
Yeah, but I'll say they're on the sides of you, right? Like they're in the bushes. They're kind of scuttling around, right?
Okay.
I wouldn't. They don't come and cross you in your path. They're very much on the side.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But as you were walking with Isaac holding your hand, he kind of, tilts his head towards your direction, and he goes, "So, you kind of got interrupted last time, but how are you feeling?"
Better now that I know the dragon is not going to potentially kill me right now, like they almost did last time. So that's a bonus.
He kind of like puts his hand up to scratch his head, and he's like, "Well, I kind of meant like us, but that's good."
um, I'm so sorry. I thought,
You're
with
okay.
with the whole flying situation and like, I guess you would say my mind's up in the air. Yeah.
He squeezes your hand, and he goes, "It's okay. I was
But
just."
if you would be okay with how we were before, I would be open to that.
He stops in his tracks, still holding your hand as you say that. And he looks at you, and he's doing this is cracking me up.
She needs to hear closer.
So I can hear better.
He stops in his track, right? He's holding your hand, squeezing your hand, as he pulls you in for a hug. But he also puts his like hand on your head as well as he like pulls you into his chest, and he squeezes you. And he whispers like, "I would love nothing more than to be by your side." And he puts his hand like he cups your face, like your cheeks, and he kisses you, and he goes, "I would love to be allowed to be in your life." Um, and he kisses the top of your forehead before walking back with you behind me. Okay.
Cool.
As you guys catch up with Serio and Max, you guys see the two guards. What would you guys like to do?
Wait, are we not staying, or like, so we're still staying all together? That's our plan?
Yeah, y'all followed us.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
true, but I didn't know if like we were.
Well,
I will say, since you are further behind, whatever Max and Serio do will happen, and you won't be able to stop it so quickly. Whatever they do.
yeah. So I guess we stop a little bit before we kind of get to out of the bushy area or wherever, and then I just kind of turn to Max and I'm like, "What now?"
What do you mean, what now? You know where you feel the. You know where he's at.
Is it going that way? Is it going to the past the gates?
Yeah, your stream is obviously your bond is going past the gates.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere. I just I mean, we can stealth our way in, but I don't really see. Are the bars really tall? I guess we can't really climb it.
They're kind of like the trees where they're about probably 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Mm.
I can get in there by myself. I just don't
Okay.
know. So do you want to split up? I'll go in and then you'll find another way in.
We could do that. I could probably get in too.
Because I could use out of I can use shadow step to get in there because this whole place is
Mhm.
dark. I can literally just, but I can't take
Yeah.
anyone with me unless the DM magically modifies shadow step to allow me to bring one person for the plot.
That's so cute.
for the plot.
So that's a no.
It's a cute idea.
Do you can you let it? Is it
No,
no? Oh, it's so rude.
you could try talking to the guards. That is such an awesome idea, right?
Uh,
Because you are half fae.
Well, I was gonna say I was here, a part of me, someone that looks like me, because it was my
Your
shadow.
clone.
I don't know if my clone has been
Yeah,
here.
but like, how can you be sure that you didn't cause a bunch of havoc and you're wanted?
Will you please all make a perception check for me since you are now at the gates?
What? Max causing trouble?
I don't see shit.
17.
Dirty 20.
Sharia, will you make 2 perception checks?
Okay.
One
That's
on Chloe and then one for the gate.
Huh?
okay. Give me 1 second. So the gate one is what's 8? What's 8 plus 4? I can't fucking do math.
12, 12.
12.
And then the second one, and then max. Okay.
It's 43 times. Cam, Sario, you're going to notice that Max has a new tattoo forming, kind of like tree vine, like tree branches. Actually, let's make it a lightning strike. Kind of like a crackle of lightning, forming from her
Sick.
collarbone to her neck.
Sick.
God just died.
I
I
don't
would-
see this apparently.
What's going on? What do you have there? I literally just point like
What do you mean?
I just look like
Oh,
oh no, your clone. It's your clone. Do you feel inclined to do anything? Do we feel any different? Do you
yeah.
hate me?
Like, you know how this is to God. You know how when me and Donovan made that, made that with Cinder,
Yes.
it like felt like fire.
Mhm.
Do I feel anything?
I'm gonna say it feels heavy. You feel like you have a pit in your stomach, and it feels like it's almost like a sharp, kind of like a needle prick, as your tattoo lights up like purple, like a bright flash for a second, before it fades away.
Are you okay?
And I don't know what she's doing, but it's not good. I don't think.
But then Chloe, since you also
Uh-huh.
got a dirty 20, Robin, you're gonna notice this, but you're gonna notice it like much later than Chloe does. So just keep this in mind. You're gonna notice nearby, there are some kids, playing around near the gate. Actually, by the gate, there's a little rickety orphanage nearby. It's this building. You can see like there are 3 girls. No, there's 2 girls. They look like twins. They have silvery hair as well. It's very natted. They're wearing like very like peasant clothes, right? They're very one's wearing like a dress that's like blue. The other one's wearing like probably like what seems like to be PJ pants and maybe like a puffy shirt that kind of is too big for her, right? They seem to be playing with like a ball as they're like handing it back and forth. The 2 guards are just absolutely silent. They're just like one is probably looking up at the sky and the other one's just like looking down. They just seem to be very tired right now.
Okay.
And then as you guys
Serio?
are
Mhm.
sorry. I forgot to mention as you guys are also talking about this bargain, one of the girls, she takes the ball and she throws it too high and it goes over the fence. And it kind of rolls over near one of the guards. And he kind of sighs as he picks up the ball and he opens the gate, leaving just the one guard. As he walks over to the little girl and he kind of kneels over and he starts talking to her, being like, "Hey, look, you have to be really careful about this." That being said,
Serio, you can. I will find my way in. I got this.
Okay. See you in there.
See you in there. Don't go too
Uh,
far.
I won't. I gotcha. And then I kind of like point, and then I see like I do shadow step to be. It's about 60. How far away is the gate?
I'd probably say you're probably about 10 feet from the gate. I wouldn't say you're that far away.
Okay. I will say before we go all freaking crazy, I do have pass without a trace, so maybe you moving first would be better.
Okay.
So I literally I think I go back actually, and I'm like, no, I should like I have pass without. You should, unless you also have pass without a trace.
I
You
don't.
have, then yeah, you should probably move first, or we should try to
I'm
move
just
together. But
stealthy as fuck.
yeah, we could try to do a
Hey.
stealth, and like if it goes
Okay.
to hell, I can go in there.
I'm gonna say you you casted Pass Without a Trace earlier, right? So
Yeah,
that would
did it-
include.
Did it?
Oh, I would include Robin, Isaac, and Chloe
Yes,
within
yes.
that.
Everyone has it.
So they get a plus 10. That's what
yes,
I'm.
I
was
got a
just-
plus 16.
Have we met
yeah.
up with them yet? Like, are we
You're like
now
getting
with
close, I
them?
assume. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say you're about 5 feet away from them, so like a total of 15.
but yeah, if we're
away
gonna
from the
roll stealth, I got a 26. If we're gonna start moving first, because I'm gonna move with Max
Jesus,
until
hold
like
on.
math.
I have to bring out the calculator.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
no-
but
33.
oh wow, dang.
Where are we going?
Oh, we're going.
Uh,
I mean, can't we just kind of pass in? Is
Well,
the
that's
gate
what
really-
I
like,
was
well-
gonna be like. Hey, like, what's the plan first off?
We don't
Before you
know who
just
are.
go.
Who are you?
Are we staying here?
Do we
Are
know
we
that they
going
were
with
behind
you?
us? Did we know they were
Yes.
behind us?
Yes.
I think I already said what we did though. I can't really go I can't go back and retroactively change that.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Whatever Max does, I follow. That's what I'm deciding at this moment because I can't decide.
Okay, so you're both slipping through the gate. That's what I'm hearing. You're
Yes.
slipping past this guard.
yes.
Okay, that's fine. Robin, you're gonna notice as your little sister and Serio, your employee, used to be employee, are make a run for it as they like kind of scuttle past this guard. Hold up.
Can they like? Am I invisible? Like, I'm talking to Isaac. I'm like, are they like? Can we just make a plan so then everybody's on the same page? So then that way we can avoid any,
You're stressing.
pit.
You're stressing.
Yeah,
They're
no, I
already
am.
going.
I know that.
He kind of like pets your head for a second. He goes, "It will be okay." He kisses your forehead and he goes, "It's okay." That being said, Robin, what would you like to do?
I would love to know what I want to do. Cause if I had like my sister and Sergio over here and we had made a plan, we
That
could
doesn't sound like
talk
what
about
you want to do. That sounds like what you want to do with them. What does Robin
what I'm
wanna do
doing
in this
right
moment?
now is like, great, cool. Like, what the fuck were you supposed to do? Like, I don't know where this dragon is. I have no clue what to do. Like, do we go back to the dragon? Do
So
we
you have a
talk to
panic attack.
Robin likes plans, and this is not how like there's no plan, there's no structure. What is going on? Like, please.
Uh,
I guess she'll
Isaac
just
kind of
oh go
he
ahead.
says he goes, "We can sit in the bushes and wait for them if you would like, before making a move. Or would you like to move in this moment and go with them?"
The thing is, I don't know what's gonna be in there, and like
It
maybe
will be
we should like ask questions. I don't know, like I don't know if we, like talk to these guards or like there's those kids over there, or do we just hang out in the bushes? I don't know. There's a lot of options.
We can talk to the guard. I can go talk to the guard, and then if you want to intervene, you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Plan.
You know what? And if it doesn't
We're
work out,
talking
we
to
can just
guard.
walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
He kind of pets you for a second, and he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, and he's like, "Okay, we got this." Okay. He kind of like takes the lead in front of you. By the way, I just want to say, how far are you going, Cam? By the way.
Well, we're already in, and my only worry was Max not getting it, like, and both of us are in, so I'm just gonna like just keep walking.
Hey,
I'm following
okay.
the.
Wait. Did you
Yes, I'm
roll
waiting.
stealth or did you do shadow step?
I rolled stealth because I
was
am
your roll?
pass with the trace. I did a 26, and you're telling me a 26.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just didn't know the roll. I had to ask. Okay.
You
Do
are
you know
completely fine.
Did I put my roll in there?
And it
You
was
said it was a
32.
20.
It was a
like
33.
33.
Okay, you're fine. I will say, Cam, you start to feel your stream pull you towards the orphanage, right? As the two girls are playing around, another girl comes out looking just like those girls. They're triplets. Well, as you can see, she is chasing a baby dragon that looks like Orion. As he's scuttling around. And as the guard is giving back this ball towards the girls, he kind of gets up and he sighs and he goes, "Mimi, you can't be having your pet out here." And Mimi kind of picks up the little dragon. Her hair is in a braid, a long braid in her back, and she goes, "Sir, I don't like your tone with me. If our baby wants to be here, he can." And she holds the Orion as Orion breathes out little fires, like specks of fires, and kind of like curls in her arms. The guard kind of like sighs and he goes, "All right, I understand, Mimi." As he gets up and he kind of walks back to his post. Serio and Max, you kind of make it through. I'm gonna say you kind of pass by one of the shops that are on the other side of the orphanage, right? Sneaking behind in one of the alleyways. But as this guard is coming, like trying to walk back, Isaac is walking up to this one guard who's left by himself, right, with Robin. Robin, are you like right behind Isaac? What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm walking with him.
Okay. As you both kind of go up to the guard who's kind of tired, you can tell he's kind of, this is the one with a buzz cut, right? He starts to straighten up as he sees both of you, and he goes, Isaac kind of goes up to him and he goes, "You know what I just realized? Isaac is still fully human. He's not even like half Fae anymore."
Oh no!
Can I roll a perception check to see if I realize this?
No, because you should have said something sooner. So, too bad. That being said, as Isaac kind of goes up to the guard, and before he opens his mouth, the guard's eyes goes wide, and he immediately starts going for his sword, as he's going into the stance, and he goes, "Arthur, there's a human here," and Isaac starts getting a defense, and he's like, "Whoa, listen, I'm not trying to hurt anyone. We're just..." And the guard starts to pull his sword out, and he unsheaths it, and he goes, "Humans are not allowed in the realm."
Whoa. So sorry. No, so you might not know me, but he's mine. He's mine.
This is yours?
Yeah,
You own him.
Yes.
He starts to relax a little, and he goes, "Do you have identification papers on him?"
So that's the thing. That's why we were coming up to you. Because, we got lost, all our things destroyed. It was terrible.
Are you saying you got robbed?
No, like, well, kind of. So, like, someone was trying to.
Can you roll deception for me? You can. The guard starts talking. He goes, the other guy with long hair. He goes, "Damn it, we've been having a lot of those problems recently."
Is there anything? Hold on.
I'll go to Max and Serio for a second. You guys are in the alleyway. You can kind of see Isaac is talking to the guard. Things are escalating. These three triplet girls
are playing with a ball with Orion. You know why the girl's name is Mimi. These girls are probably they look like 8 years old in human terms. But they could be actually like 30 years old or 50 years old in Fae terms. So just keep that in mind. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna. In my backpack, I have like when we were shopping at the Fae Mega Mart, I
Yes.
got like fish crackers for my dragon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like put some of those in my hand and be like, "Oh my gosh, you're Mimi, right?
Huh? Who are you?
My name is Max. And I was just wondering about your little pet. It's cute. Can I pet it?"
As you are coming up to these little girls, the other twin or triplet, one of these girls, she scoops up the dragon, and she's kind of behind her sister and Mimi. As the girls are kind of like taken back, and Mimi goes, "We're not supposed to talk to strangers."
I don't want. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just curious about your animal. I love animals.
All right. She kind of turns and she goes, "Cece, do you think we could show them?" And Cece turns and she looks at the other girl for a second, and the girls are kind of making eye contact. When they're like, "Okay, like I guess it'll be okay." And so then, Cece, who's holding this, Orion, she goes to you and she goes, "Okay, but you have to be real careful with him, okay? He bites." We
It's
named
okay.
him.
What'd you name him?
We named him Teether, cause he bites a lot.
Okay. You want to see something cool?
Yeah.
I had Saphria like for the ride here, definitely like in my backpack.
Okay.
I scoop her out and I'm like, "Look!"
The girls start to gasp and they're like, "Whoa, you have another one? They look exactly alike."
I do. Funny thing is, actually, he had a brother and someone took him from me. So I
That's
just
so
think it's
sad. You lost his brother?
I didn't lose him.
And I got
Someone took him
stolen.
from me.
That's so sad. The girls
Yeah,
start
and
petting him, the Saphria.
Teether just happens to look just like Saphria. This is Saphria. Teether just happens to look exactly like him. So I thought that was funny.
The girls are like looking or examining. They're like, they do look alike. But the other girl, Cece, goes, "It can't be Teether. It can't be. You know, Teether's our pet."
How did you get Teether, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, and then the other girl, the third girl, Vivi, she kind of steps up and she kind of like puffs up with her chest. And she goes, "Why are you asking? I don't like you. You seem to be
Because
awfully
I'm curious.
Whoa! Wait. So I'm so sorry. I go like, I'm so sorry. I get down to their level. I'm so sorry for my friend. She's just a little.
Mimi starts crying. She goes,
It's okay, Mimi. It's okay, Mimi. It's okay. Look, I know. It's just we're pretty sure that might be.
Look,
"You're making my sister cry."
I'm
I
fine.
understand. I
Look,
understand.
I'm sorry. I have. That sounds creepy.
Yeah, don't say whatever you're gonna say. I just why don't they play together a little bit? You know, Saphria and Teether.
Will you roll persuasion, Serio? Just Serio.
Oh, I can't
I'm
get
gonna
a
go to
help
Robin.
action.
If Max explains it, she can help you.
Is it advantage because kids are gullible?
No.
Can I be like, we just want to see if they can play together? Because if they play really well and they like know each other, it could be his brother.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Oh,
Robin, please tell
thank
me
you.
what you're saying to the guards, and then I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
rotate to Mo and Kip.
So-
Okay, I got a 15, and I don't add anything to it. So
You just do straight rolls for persuasion.
yeah,
Oh God.
no charisma,
Two?
baby.
To the girls, I'm gonna say Mimi and Cece are they're sort of convinced, yeah. But Vivi's kind of a little skeptical about it, but she's not really saying no, right? Okay. That being said, you guys let the dragons play. We'll come back to you, Robin. What did you roll?
Yes. Well, okay. So I rolled an 8, but hear me out. I would
Hear me
like to cast twin spell friends on both of these guards.
You want to cast friends on them?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just trying to read what it does.
I have advantage on all charisma checks directed towards one creature of choice, but because I have metamagic twin, I would do it at both of them. When the spell ends, they're going to be mad at me, but that's when the spell ends, and I don't need to worry about that right now.
Okay, but you're doing this after you made the roll, though.
But
That's my question.
that could be
There's
one
no but.
roll, and then the
There's-
next roll could be the advantage.
There's
I'm just
no
saying.
but. Okay.
But can
You
I
can
get the
cast
help?
it.
Can I get the help action from Isaac on our lie?
He's a human.
He
I don't
can't
think
help me
him-
with the lie?
No, because he's human. They
Damn.
distrust humans.
I'm human too.
Okay, but you're half Tapaxi. Welcome to racism, okay?
So can he half help me?
Can he half help you? It's crazy.
Very please. I'm begging you. Don't let it go down like this. Please.
Listen, you didn't get to fight a dragon. I think you're okay. So, anyways, with an 8, you can cast friends if you want. Okay. The guard starts to tense up again. And he looks at you. His sword is still out. It looks like he was about to sheath it, and he goes, "That doesn't sound right. Where are your things? You seem to be in perfect condition."
Okay, well the thing is if you would have let me explain that we were in a wagon and everything, and they like tried to run us off a cliff, and our wagon got off the cliff. We're fine.
There's no cliff nearby.
Yeah, because we've been walking for quite a long time.
No, there's no cliffs in this region.
I know, we've been walking for a really long time.
Sticky.
I rolled an 8. I don't know what to tell you.
The guard is completely baffled. He just looks at you and he's like,
I'm gonna
There's
cast
no-
friends. Twin mana magic.
"Okay,
Ooh.
please roll a persuasion check on cliffs, please."
Okay. Woo. Oh. I had to roll again because it's advantage, but it was a 19 plus. Was it persuasion, you said? Or deception?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's a
persuasion.
21 on the cliffs.
One got a 14. The other got a 3. Okay, I guess we don't know geography. Welcome, America. That being said, the guards kind of look at you and he goes, "It's been a while since I've been out there. I know there was." They kind of look at each other and they're like, "There was like that. What do you call it when the rocks come tumbling down? It's not like a
avalanche?
avalanche. was that.
Landslide.
Landslide. Rock slide.
Yeah, there was that landslide. And Arthur kind
Yeah.
of shakes his head, And he goes, "All right, we can. If you lead the way, we could probably find your wagon and get you some help."
Oh, but it's a really long walk. We were just coming to tell you where, like, we were gonna ask where exactly we are, and like, is this a safe area to be in? And have you seen anything weird? Kind of like
The
that.
weirdest thing I have seen today is your human friend. Okay, that is the weirdest thing I've seen. But
Okay.
he kind of like knocks on the gates. This Arthur guy who just gave a ball to the child, and he's like, "But yes, this is the night region. It's safe." Can I
Okay.
ask where your destination was headed towards?
Oh, so we came from the winter region,
And then you can kind of see him kind of like sigh for a second. He goes, "The winter region." Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you know how, yeah. But we were heading, and I'm trying to like think of what Miss Young has said. Um, I think we got maybe turned around. We're trying to head to the moon region.
You were trying to head to the moon region.
Okay, like I said, we've been walking for a really long time when we got like run off
Well,
the road.
you're in the wrong direction. Did you just take a right instead of a left between two continents? I'm confused.
Well, the thing is we have been walking for a really long time, and we got
There's
lost
also
during that
water.
walk.
There's also water between the two continents. So and the other guard is like rubbing his forehead right now because he feels like he's like
Listen,
has.
I'm tired. My human's tired. I'm sure we're all very tired.
You see the other guard lean forward to the other one. He's like, "Just let him in. I can't like deal with this. They don't know where they're at. Just let him in. It's fine. Let the dude take care of it." And another guard's like, "All right. You know what? Since you need help, why don't you go talk to our beloved Duke inside at the castle? He should be able to help you."
Oh, and yeah, sure. What's the Duke's name?
You kind of see him like beside himself, kind of frustrated because it feels like everyone should know this name.
Listen, we don't even know where we really are right now. So, like, if you could tell us, that would be a great
It's
help.
Duke Fortude. It's Duke Fortude. Okay. Just please. They kind of open the gate. He's like, "Please just go. Please just
Oh, thank you so much. I want to grab Isaac. Get out of there.
That being said, while the rest of you think about no, because honestly, that felt like I was arguing with an old person about change. Like, is this 50 cents or is this 25 cents? Okay, just please take it and go. I don't care anymore. It's Fortude. That being said, Kip, Matt, you guys are on a bus. What are we up to, bro?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Angus. I don't know how to drive this thing, and we have
Isn't
to
it just
move
like
it.
any other car?
Yes and no. It's a lot bigger. Uh, I just don't feel comfortable trying to operate this when I don't have the skill set to.
Oh,
So
it's fine. I'll drive. I've driven one of those very small cars before. I've got this.
okay.
Are you gonna
All
drive
right.
Angus right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like how she
Hoshi.
said that.
Hoshi goes, "Oh joy! I've never been in one of these things. How exciting!" And you can kind of see that he's kind of like, "Ew, ew. I don't like the seat. I don't like the seat." But he kind of sits down, and he kind of like pats the seat. Harvest sits next to him. That being
Angus is gonna
said,
kind of go to the front of the bus and kind of look for paper towels or like something to wipe the seat off with. and then kind of like hand it to Hoshi and Haru. Oh, go ahead and use this to wipe down the seat. It should be clean right after. They're they do great at cleaning. It's crazy. All
Haru,
of these.
Haru, take it from him, please. And then Haru's gonna sigh and take it as he like wipes down the seat for Hershey. That being said, we're gonna treat the bus to drive. We're gonna treat it like a tool, right? So we're gonna make. Okay. Let's see what to roll for tool proficiency. You don't have any thieves tool, right? So we'll just make a dex check. Am I correct? Sorry, I'm trying to look it up.
It's Dex plus your proficiency bonus. Or
Yeah. Shall we do that? Okay, will you make a dex check with your modifier to see how this best goes?
And you said Dex check plus modifier plus proficiency, correct?
yes.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Angus, will you please tell me how it feels as you are driving a bus for the first time? Even though your fiance has been fixing your car several times over the years, and this bus is bigger.
As he kind of like puts in the key, he'll like turn it like how he normally does. I mean, like this is right. It's just driving a car, right? Buses are just basically cars. Of course, he doesn't know the difference. And as he does, he's going to carefully and slowly drive through the pathway, like trying to avoid the people. And he's kind of like waving as he's driving this. He's like, hello, hello, as he's driving by, waving to the people outside. And then he's going to make a turn towards the house and then fucking full speed.
Of course. All right.
Okay, so let me just clarify. You're driving through town, right? And then
No,
you
kind
want
of
to
like
make.
driving on the outskirts, I was hoping. If
Okay. Okay.
unless you want me to drive through town, because I will do
Let's
that.
let's make a perception check to see if you go through town or outskirts. um.
I got a 7.
Okay. All right.
All of the low rolls.
Okay. I think it's because you're getting used to driving a bus, right? So you kind of start driving through town. You see Todd kind of wave at you, and he goes, "All right, drive safe." As you guys are driving through town, children, adults, guards are staring at you as this bus is driving by. I'm not even gonna say you're driving slowly. I'm gonna say you hit the accelerator, right? um, as you're going through town, you're also going. Let's make a. But you know what? With a dirty 20, you're doing pretty good. You know, you're not like hitting anyone. So you're like, man, this is like so easy. I don't know why this is such a big deal, right? But people are sharing up at you. As you go through the city, some people are like yelling at you and being like, guards, guards, there's material. That being said, you're gonna make your way to the outskirts of the town before anyone can really catch up to you. Hoshi's like, oh, this is so easy. I don't know why we don't have these things here. Oh,
I
man.
know, it's crazy, right?
Please make me another dex check. Just for getting out of town. We'll call it the last one.
No, fuck, I keep
Before
getting
you
such low rolls. So I got 10.
Before you make it out of the town, there is an older man. We're gonna say a little gnome. He's pushing his little wagon. And it seems to be filled with all sorts of pies. And as he's like, it seems like he's had a long day. He's been trying to sell some pies for his like for his grandchildren so he can like give them an education, and as he's pushing through this wagon, you are going to hit this poor man. As you start to hear a bump bump as the pies fly out, they hit your windshield. Your windshield wipers go off. Like you're wiping pie off your windshield. And how she goes, oh, did you hit a rock or something?
I think so. It might
think
be
it's-
one of those speed bumps. I don't know where they come from, truly.
Mo, you can see an old man laying flat behind you guys as Ray keeps on driving, and people are screaming. They're like, "Oh, God, who's gonna tell his wife?" And it's like,
I'm jumping out of the bus to go help that old man.
Oh,
Mo, we haven't even finished driving yet.
oh my.
Angus,
Yeah.
wait.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I go to like pull the lever to open the door, and I said, "I'll meet you back at the house." And I'm jumping out of the moving vehicle to go help that old man that you just fucking hit.
Wait. Are you like going through the back of the bus? How are you doing this?
The door, the one that you use to enter and leave the bus, the one that's
Okay,
right next to
it's-
the driver's side.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. So,
I'm not
As you-
crazy.
as you push through, as you jump out, I'm not gonna make you roll for this. We're just gonna say you jump out, you roll out into the road. Angus, are you still going? Are you gonna stop at all?
He did say that he would meet us there, so he's not gonna stop. He's just gonna
Okay.
continue going.
Angus, you're gonna make your way back to Miss Young, right? But Mo, as you roll out into the street, you can hear people just, like screaming out, and someone's like calling for help. You see this old man, this gnome, is laying flat on the ground. There's pie bits everywhere. The wagon is like torn over. The wheel is missing. The other wheel is still spinning. There's kind of like blood on the ground. You can't tell if it's from cherries or the blood of the old man. A woman comes over. She also looks gnomish, and she goes, "Gunther, my husband," as she's like patting him. Mo, what would you like to do?
Oh my god. So he rolls he jumps off the bus into like a little shoulder roll and is like dead sprinting, not stopping to
Dead
get
sprint?
to the side of the old gnome man, and I'm gonna he's gonna cast Cure Wounds at like I don't fucking know. We're casting it at third level. At third level.
Okay.
Well,
Uh,
actually, first I want to make sure that he's actually alive still.
Okay, you run over. You're full sprinting. You see this woman flips him over, and he's like, "Tell our children, I made pies because of them." Um, uh, yeah, how much do you heal for, by the way?
Yeah, give me.
The woman is like caressing her husband's face, and she's like, "Oh, Gunther, whoever did this, they shall pay. My dearly beloved."
He gets healed 17 points.
Okay. He starts to breathe a little more easily, and he's like, and he weakly, you see his shaking hand as he lifts to you, and he goes, "Thank you, kind sir. By the way, someone was like, "Ah, this is why we don't let these things in here. This is why we don't allow human materialistic things here. That's why they're banned." And someone was like, where the hell did they get a bus from? That being said, Gunther looks up to you and he goes, if there's anything you ever need, I owe you my life.
Sir, please. You do That's not necessary.
And the wife is like, no, would you like to come into our house? I can give you a pie. Thank you. You helped my husband.
Sure, if it will make you feel better, I will
Um,
gladly accept a pie, and then I'm gonna help the old man into his house.
okay. You're leaving behind like the wagon and stuff, and you start to you see this little small house. It's a little dome stuff, little dome house. It's got like a circular window, and there's some of like the moon region flowers on top of it. And it's very made out of like cobblestone and stuff. It's kind of small. You kind of feel like you have to like hunch in to like go into it a little bit.
Yeah,
You start to see like three little gnome children running around in this house. It seems kind of small, right? Like you can see like a tiny little dining room table and like a little kitchen in the back. And it feels like you're kind of like squatting in. Um, for a second, just to turn back to Angus for a second. How she goes? Oh, why did he jump? Everyone just keeps leaving these days.
I don't know. I think he wanted to go help the speed bump. I don't know.
Why would you need to help a speed bump? I just don't quite understand that. They were just in the way.
Yes,
Why
I
is there
understand. And like from what I remember, speed bumps are to slow down the people driving, but I mean, it's just an obstacle if you think about it.
You're doing wonderful.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Said Mo. These three little kids, they start breaking into tears, and they're like, "Papa, what happened to Papa?" It's like there's two kids. There's a little girl and a little boy. They got like reddish hair. As they're running to their father, and they're kind of like following you as you guys are bringing him in. You take him into like another room where his bedside is, to lay him down. uh the wife kind of goes to the kitchen, and she kind of you can kind of smell the like fresh pie, like fresh cherry pie. As she kind of puts some out on the table for you, and she goes, thank you so much for bringing my husband back.
of course, it was not a problem at all. I'm so sorry that happened.
It's hard. He goes out there every day to sell pie to make ends meet. It's hard. you know it's like kindness like yours that keeps us for the next day. um she
Yeah,
goes,
he just pats her hand.
is there anything
And
else I could do for you?
really, ma'am, it's no
You
trouble
saved
at
him
all.
while he was dying there. I appreciate it. Take this pie. What's your name?
My name is Mohab.
Thank you, Mohab. My family will remember this. She goes, Judith. And then like her daughter and her son like come over, and she goes, this man saved your father's life. And they like they kind of give you so sorry. They kind of like give you like thanks. Mo, what would you like to do in this moment?
Um, it is so awkward right now. He's just trying to comfort them and calm everyone down. Um, and if that uh cure wounds didn't like fully heal him, I'll cast it again at like second level
Okay.
just to make sure he's.
He's in very good condition with that second one. Okay.
Okay,
Um.
cool.
Um. That being said, the children do say like, "Thank you, Mohab." As they like take in your face. Mo, is there anything else you would like to do in this moment? As she gives you a cherry pie, please add a full cherry pie to your
To my
inventory.
inventory.
Yeah.
No, he's just gonna say his goodbyes I would almost say I would come back tomorrow just to check on them, but I'm not sure if we'll even be here tomorrow. So
You have to pick up Donovan.
yeah, but it's already like past the 12 hours into, so we would get him by the end of today.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Well, we do have to wait for them to fucking come back. Okay, I'll just say I'll come back tomorrow and check on them before we leave.
Okay. I will say that cherry pie you have, it gives you advantages on wisdom and charisma checks. So just keep that in mind.
Nice.
We'll do it. We'll say for 4 hours. For that one. That being said, are you walking back now?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna leave and
Okay.
start making my
Wait,
way
please make a
back to the
perception
house.
check for me real quick.
Sure,
We'll
of
make this the
course.
last thing.
Uh-huh. Right.
That went better than I thought it would. So you know, and it was shitty. So I can't even imagine. Yeah.
Okay, you said perception. 23.
23. As you're walking back through town and you notice like the pie scraps and like the wagon, you're going to notice, you're going to notice nearby, on the wagon itself, you're going to notice, what do I want to do? I'm gonna say there's like another pie that's not like broken, but it's gonna be like a blueberry pie if you want to pick that one up.
Sure.
Okay. We'll say the blueberry pie gives you disadvantage on, we'll say disadvantage on insight and freaking vision. I don't know. We'll come back to it.
Insighted vision. Insighted perception?
It's perception. Yeah, sounds good.
Gonna make an entire new category called vision just for you, Matt.
Perception. I don't know my words
Just for you,
today.
Matt.
I
Here,
don't know
have
my
some
fruits.
blueberry pie. It's not suspicious at all. And don't worry if you go blind. I don't know.
Blindness pie. We'll call it the pity pie. That being said,
The pity pie.
we're gonna go ahead and take a 5-minute break. That being said, players, think about where we're coming back to, and we'll be back. All right, thank you.
See you.
we are back. Um, Thank you everyone for that quick break. Uh, so we're making it. Let's just wrap up Angus and Mo real quick, and then we'll go to the other group. Um, so Angus, Mo, you make your way back to the house. Angus, you drive the bus. Well, I guess before Mo gets there. Angus, as you drive the bus into the middle of the forest to this house with Miss Yun, Miss Yun kind of peeking out the window. She like pulls the window up, and she's got like her feathery. Is it a scarf? What the fuck is this?
A
Is
shawl,
it her
a
robe?
boa.
Is it her I killed my husband robe?
Yeah, I killed my husband robe. She's out there with a smoke, and she goes, "What the hell is that?"
It's a bus.
God, I leave you alone for not even a couple hours, and you come back with something else. Ugh.
It came from Todd. It was basically a gift. Honk.
Oh, Dad. As you honk, you start to realize you weren't keeping your end of the bargain for a second when feathers start to appear. When you honk, feathers start to poof out of your skin. You're slowly turning into a goose the more and more you do this. Um, that being said, Miss Young goes, I think you got another problem that isn't the bus, sweetie. Before she closes it and then she starts to go out. But when Miss Young comes out, you're gonna notice beside her, she has this like uh potted plant that's kind of walking on like legs right now. Uh, the plant is got covered in blue flames, and it goes, Hoshi, Hoshi. And she goes, listen, I found another body to put him in, but I don't think this is gonna work out.
Yeah, honk. He does seem like a bad choice for the honking house.
Where's the other one?
He jumped out of the bus. Honk.
She kind of looks at you and then she kind of sighs for a second before shaking her head. As you are like, where are you parking this bus, by the way?
I guess kind of like for now it's just like the door is kind of like facing the front of the house right now.
Okay.
But like after I guess we're done talking, he'll like move it towards the
As
back,
you
I
like
guess.
park the bus, Hoshi kind of like gets off in his maid costume with Haru, and Miss Young goes, "Oh, Hoshi, I missed you. It's good to see your face." And Hoshi goes, "Ah, I'm home at last." And he goes, "Father," and he like picks up the potted plant and he hugs it. And he goes, "Oh, I'm so glad to be home right now." That being said, you park. Huh? Are you guys
Huh?
good? Okay, I'm just seeing. I saw my name in the chat, so I was trying to see. Um, that being said, you park the bus. You get inside the house. Mo, you finally catch up. You get inside the house. If you guys want to say anything to each other, have a quick conversation before I rotate.
Aggies are kind of sitting on the couch with kind of like chilling with Hoshi and Haru.
Oh, Mo, just say one thing. You not allowed to drive anymore.
I did honking well.
You hit a man.
That was a speed bump. Honk.
That was a gnome.
You ran over a gnome? You're telling me that wasn't a bump? Oh,
It looked like a honking speed bump.
is he all right?
Yes, I made sure he was all right after being hit by a bus.
So he's all right then. Okay, we're good. Honk.
That being said, we're gonna go ahead and rotate to my group who are about to attack children. So we have Max and
That's not
Serio.
true. I
Okay.
hope not, at least.
Robin, will you please make a perception check? Actually, do you even need to roll a perception check to notice these kids?
I'm pretty sure
Max
you
and-
could see us, but
Yeah,
I,
let's
I
just say.
mean,
could see- we
either
could see
way,
the
I
kids.
roll a
Yeah, from the
23.
Okay. We'll just say, as you and Isaac. By the way, as you and Isaac are slipping through, Isaac goes, "You own me. I'm yours."
Well,
Uh,
so humans are illegal here, and I didn't realize. You, oh, by here, and like, I'll draw a like cloak
On your
for right
canvas?
now and put it on him over his head.
Can you describe what this cloak looks like to me?
Okay.
How do you paint it? Yeah, I want to know how you paint this cloak.
So she gets out like her pencil and her watercolors, and she kind of like sketches it first. The color is probably like a burgundy red with some like some black and gold stitching on it.
Can you actually roll me an Arcana check?
An Arcana check. What do I have for
Let's
Arcana?
do. It could be
Arcana. Okay, I got a +5 to Arcana.
just for this cloak. I just like. I
Hold
want to
on,
have some
that
fun
like
here.
jumped up onto my keyboard. A 14.
With a 14, as you paint this cloak out, it comes a little bit shorter on Isaac. So it kind of comes like to his knees, as he's putting on this like cloak, and you kind of like hide him for a second. But as you and Isaac are having this moment, you're going to hear out of the corner of your, we're gonna see out of the corner of your eye, two dragons, very familiar baby dragons that are chasing each other, blowing fire. There's triplet children, 3 little girls, and Max and Serio are talking to them right now.
Gotcha, and one's crying.
And one is crying. One is
Yeah.
crying.
Stop crying. She kind of stopped.
I'll
Yeah,
explain. I'll explain more of that later. We should probably help with that situation over there.
He nods and he's like, "I'll follow you."
Cool.
Max,
We'll go on
Serio,
over.
what are you guys up to in this moment?
So Orion and Saphria are doing well. They're like playing around. So like, can the kids see that? Like,
Yeah, the kids see him chasing around, and one of the girls is like hunched over on her, like she's like her knees are bent, like so she's hunched over watching them. And the girls start to like giggle, and they're having fun. But Vivi has her like her arms crossed, and she's kind of like mad about this whole thing. She's like, whatever. That like doesn't prove they like each other or they're whatever.
well, I mean, can't you? They look the same, and they're getting along really well. And like, look, we've been looking.
She stomps her foot and she goes, "No, this can't be your dragon. He belongs to us, okay? We've been taking care of him. We've been feeding him."
I know.
Can I just go, Orion?
Let's see.
Hi, buddy. I've got fish crackers in my hand still.
Ryan perks up and kind of like coos for a second before coming up to you, sniffing you, and like putting his like head in your hand as he's like trying to get the fish crackers. And the other girl, Mimi, she's like kind of like she stopped crying for a second, but she's like, maybe he does deserve to go back home. What if he never belonged to us? And the other girl goes, that doesn't matter. He belongs to us. We've been taking care of him. Where were you?
He was stolen from me.
Yeah, they took. I'm sorry. Like, she's Max is very stressed. Look, we've been looking for Orion a long time.
Mimi burst out into tears again, and you start to hear a clatter of steps, like of like dishes being thrown around in the orphanage as like the door swings open. You're gonna see this older lady. She is curvy. She's got a little apron on. She has like big poofy curly hair. She's blonde. She's an elf. She has like a baby like on her hip. It looks like to be another elf. And the baby has like a pacifier or whatever. Chloe. And the lady goes, "What is all that racket right now? I leave you alone for 2 seconds." And then she looks at all of you and she goes, "Who the hell are you?"
She
my God,
has
I
my.
missed. That's our dragon. We were coming to pick him up again.
That's our. Mm-hmm.
She's got a wooden spoon in her other hand and she starts waving around and she goes, "Dragons, I'm so sick of these dragons." She walks over and she goes, "What is wrong, Mimi?" She goes, "Why are you crying?" And Mimi goes, "The dragon, he belongs to them." And Phoebe goes, "No, he doesn't. He belongs to us." Like the kids are like screaming and arguing right now. And this woman kind of looks at you exasperated, right? And she's got this wooden spoon and this other kid on her hip, and she goes, "Is this true? Does this dragon belong to you?"
It does
Yeah,
belong to me. Look, we have that
is
one right there. I point to
Saphira.
Saphira. That one is his twin.
Can you please roll persuasion?
Yes, I can.
You walked
Um,
into the wrong.
23.
Yeah.
Let me roll for her. I'm gonna say, she kind of looks at you and she kind of sighs for a second and she turns to Mimi and she goes, "Now listen, darling. If that dragon belongs to them, you gotta do the right thing and let it go." And she starts talking about like going on a draw about like how like if you love things, you should set it free. You know, trying to give like a life lesson. And Mimi's like, "Well, well, if you insist." And Vivi goes, "Oh, not fair." And she starts like stomping off into the orphanage. And these kids are like crying and everything. But you can like scoop Orion up in your arms as the lady's like trying to pull the children back into the orphanage. Um,
Can I go, "Thank you, kid," and hand her like one of the candies that I have in my backpack?
what kind of candy is it?
I think it was a mint.
Okay. Are you handing this to Mimi, the one that's crying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You hand the mint to Mimi. And she kind of like starts to like you can tell her eyes are puffy and she's got like snot coming down. But she kind of calms down and she goes, "Thank you." And she goes, "You look kind of familiar.
Oh.
Do I?
You look
Where
like
have you
that.
seen me?
You look like that pretty lady who's getting married to the Duke."
Ah, getting married to the Duke, you say?
Oh well.
Hmm.
Thank you so much, Mimi. Mimi, do you have both the dragons? I guess we just I pick up Saphira and like it
Mm-hmm.
was wonderful
you can do
meeting
that.
you guys. We're gonna go now. Thank you so much for doing the right thing. I start tugging. We need to go.
Robin, would you like to share anything in this moment?
Yeah, I think we walked up on the pretty lady getting married to the Duke.
No? Okay.
And I'll be like, "Who's getting married to the Duke?"
Duplicate. Max is getting married to the Duke.
My other.
I think that's what. Wait, let's make sure that Chloe can hear. Can you hear now?
I'm gonna
No,
say.
but yeah, I'm kind of looking. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's what that is, and then I point to the tattoo. If Max
Right here.
will, yeah.
Robin.
Just grasping.
Robin's just like frozen.
Oh wait, this is actually funny because Robin, like your proposal thing, and then
Yeah.
you finding out your little sister duplicate is getting married, which isn't like Chloe or which isn't like Max, but it's still Max, you know. So like, it's kind of weird.
So we need to go. We got them. We got
Okay.
both of them.
But
Isaac kinda
I want to
wins.
see what that's about.
No, we shouldn't.
We
probably
can do
shouldn't-
it tomorrow, but I want to see what
we
that's
shouldn't-
about.
We shouldn't see what that's
No,
about.
I want to see what that's about, Sergio.
I listen.
It's a part of me. I'm technically getting
No,
married.
I'm
Yeah, but,
agreeing.
like-
I'm agreeing with you, Max. I
no,
do
but like
think
I don't think y'all understand that like the second someone that is important sees
Happy
Jesus.
life, and I'm not happy.
Oh my god, I'm literally gonna please.
there has to be oh.
Isaac leans forward and he goes, "You already made a kid cry. Let's go back. We'll come back here tomorrow."
Everything that my other does happens to me, so I'm also getting married. I don't want to be married yet. I'm already a mother.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh.
like Isaac said, let's go back and then come back tomorrow. I know the Duke's name. It's Dirk Fertude.
That's a stupid
Wait.
name.
Yeah, it really is.
How do you know the
Actually-
dude's name?
So we talked to it's not important. Let's go to the
Yeah, but question: how are we gonna get back in, Rob?
Actually, we're gonna change his name to Jack, by the way.
Okay, lovely.
Wait, what?
What do you mean by that, Mary?
What do you mean by that,
Hey,
Mary?
Mary, what do you mean by that, Mary?
Frank, let's change it up, Jack.
Suddenly Max is maybe open to it. Who knows?
I'm so lost.
Mary, what do you mean?
I am
by that?
also lost.
It's
okay,
let's
backstory
think of
stuff.
Okay, let's
I
take it
have-
back a couple steps. Let's take it back a couple steps. You just found out that Robin just said that the Duke name is Jack.
Jack
Proceed.
Fertude.
Jack,
Proceed with your reaction.
So we should probably let's head back, deal what we need to deal with the dragon, so then that way we can get this sorted out. Maybe there's like, a Fey lawyer. There has to be like a Fey lawyer.
I don't think they.
Who asked about
There has to be
divorce?
like annulments or something.
Didn't somebody ask about divorce? I don't
I
think
don't
there's
know.
divorce here.
No, there is
Wait.
divorce here.
We did ask.
Is
Does
there?
that make you a sister wife?
I'm a sister wife.
Isaac, you're not helping.
I'm getting married. And his
Also,
name is Jack.
real quick, humans are very illegal here as well.
I thought if that
in,
was like a
um,
worldwide thing.
I guess-
yeah. So guards might be mad at us later.
Later.
So we should probably leave now.
Okay. How
Yeah.
do we?
I guess that's how I can get back in, though.
That's true.
I'm marrying the Duke.
Yeah, and we will do disguise self to
Okay. Okay.
we
that's
will have disguises for the next time we come in through here. So
Okay,
let's go
how-
now.
Sure. But we don't wait.
Okay.
But we don't. Then you need. Do you still, Robin? Do you still have the cloak that makes someone be invisible?
I'm wearing it.
You give it to Max right now. We can't.
Oh,
Why
I-
me?
Okay.
Because they're not gonna let us leave if they see
Yeah,
you.
you know what? Yeah, no, that's right.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
guess I'm
Wait.
getting married.
Wait, Robin, have you
yeah.
been using it this entire time?
No, I haven't had the hood up.
Okay.
It's just been down, but I'm wearing it.
How long is the hood for?
It's when you put the hood up, it's 2 hours.
Okay, thank you.
But like, yeah. So yeah, and I'm like, just put this on, hold on to the dragons, and we'll make a plan or whatever when we get to Isfred.
So we're going back. Wonderful. I'm glad. Perfect.
That was
As you guys, take your both dragons and you hear the children crying from the orphanage and the exasperated guards.
crazy.
As you guys kind of walk past, one of the guards kind of squints at you, Serio, for a second, and he's like, "I don't remember seeing them." But he kind of like shrugs it off for a second as you guys all pass by. Um, you guys make your way back in the forest. Can you guys please make You've never been here, so I need you to recall your way back, right? So,
Lovely.
what
What
should we
do
make
we
you
roll for that?
roll?
I guess survival.
Survival? Survival sounds
Yeah.
good.
Could I argue that I roll with
You could also do
advantage because I had little soul bond with mom that amplified soul bond with kid? So I
That's
kind
really
of know where
cute,
she is. It's
but
okay
no.
if not. Yeah, that's so real.
Just because,
Uh,
like, there's already 3 other. I'll roll for Isaac too. So.
all right. There's so many people.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
survival. I'll roll for Isaac.
Okay. Okay, I didn't roll too bad. I didn't roll too bad.
Isaac rolled a 12. So.
Oh wait. No, wait. It's a 15 actually.
Okay. I'm gonna say because Chloe is holding on to the dragons, or at least one of them, and
Both of them.
I'm holding on to
Let
Orion,
go.
the original dragon.
You're gonna
Okay, then
find
I
your way
have
back
the.
to. Yeah, I'll ask. We'll get there. Okay, so you get to Isfred. You find her in the middle of the forest. I want to say. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back. You find Isfred. She starts to awaken. And she kind of ruffles her. Why do I say ruffle as if she has feathers on her wings? She doesn't have feathers. She shakes her wings. Don't shake your head at me. As she, shakes her wings off and she gets up and kind of snorts for a second. And you can kind of feel like the cold air hitting you, as she breathes. And then she goes, "My child." As she kind of steps forward and leans her head towards Orion. And she kind of like rubs her nose against Orion, and Orion kind of chirps for a second. I'm gonna say at this point you're gonna notice Orion's starting to get a little bit bigger. He's starting to age faster. So at a certain point, Orion is going to start developing like a higher intelligence because we are not a pet. So just keep that in mind. That being said, Isfred looks at yes.
Go ahead.
Isfred looks at all of you and she goes, "Here, let me take you back, and then Orion and I shall go."
Wait. Isfred, could we possibly please stay another day?
Just one.
Just one. Because I just found out my you know how Orion, we kind of cloned him on accident? Well, I was cloned too. And my clone is marrying the Duke. And I got this thing, and I want to figure that out. So pretty please.
Will you roll persuasion real quick?
Yes.
I should pull up Isfred's sheet.
26.
The way she might fucking leave our ass here.
Oh, I got a nat 20. Let me look at her
Oh.
sheet real quick.
The way
Where's
she
mine?
might leave our ass here.
Wait.
We're gonna have to walk a really long way.
There's water, Robin. Where are we? How do
We swim.
Oh well, I actually have a semi fix if we do get stranded. It's okay. Actually, I'm not that worried anymore.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Okay. But this works out. Okay, I got worried for a second. But she kind of snarls at you for a second. She goes, "Your petty squabbles are of no matter to me. You had my child. I let you live. I'm going to take my child and we're going to go. What you do
Okay.
after this matters not to me."
You're so
Sure.
right. You're so right. You know.
So, I will give
Can
you.
Mhm.
I either take you now or you don't come back with me at all. That is your choice.
You know, I kind of really want to figure this out. So, have a safe flight home.
No,
Can
wait,
I
What? Wait,
say good?
wait. Could we, Isaac?
Isaac looks at you wide-eyed, and he's like, "Yes."
Could you possibly get a ride back, and then let them know where we are?
You
Well,
want me to leave you?
I have a fix. I have a fix. Don't worry. I can tell. I
I
can tell
finally
the others
found
where we
you.
are. I don't. We don't. We don't have to get separated. I have an idea. I start pulling out from my bag just like a bunch of papers. I'm like, if I think that whatever's happening over there is not worth our time right now, and I think we're gonna get in more trouble than what it's worth. However, I am literally soul tied to follow you. I look at Max. So I'm just gonna stay if you're gonna stay. I just don't
I'm
think we'll
getting
stay.
married.
Yeah, but like I feel like we could deal with that later.
No, no. And his name intrigues me. So I kind of want to figure it
Also,
out.
if we could stop it before it happens.
That's fair.
Because
All that to say that Isrid, thank you. Well, if you have to go, you should go. You should give us. You should give Max. Could you give Max a second to like say goodbye and then you can leave?
She nods, and she starts to uh walk away for a second and settle in a corner, like somewhere in the forest, waiting for you. So, like, whenever you guys are ready.
I bend down till I get on, like, I kneel down to Orion and I give him a couple fish crackers. And I'm
Uh,
like,
he's gonna nibble on the fish crackers. Keep going.
you are a very good boy, and I am lucky to have crossed paths with you at least once. I love you, buddy, but she is your mom. It is not right for me to take her from you.
Orion kind of coos and looks kind of sad for a second. As they're eating the fish crackers, and they kind of nudge their head against your fingers. And they kind of lick your fingers with their like tongue. And kind of chirp, like a soft
I'm gonna
growl for a second.
pet him and don't look at me like that, buddy. It's already hard enough. But I'm scared of your mother.
um. Uh. You're What is it that we said your bargain with Orion?
It was
Do you
just
have
like
one?
it was just like I'm pretty sure we had one with like the egg itself, but when Orion was born, it was just like a general like we are like soul tied. It wasn't like a specific bargain. It was just a soul tie.
Just between the two of you, right?
Yeah, it was. I feel like it was
Yes.
it was a triangle, and then it became a square when Safria.
There was Saphira. Okay. I'm
I
going
have
to
it written
say
down somewhere, like what my bargains are.
that's okay. Um, just make a note for me later about the bargain. That
Okay.
being said, Serio, do you want to say anything to you, Ryan?
Um, I think I just also kneel down and I'm like I give him like a little screech and I was like I don't know we'll take good care of. And then I guess Safra comes like jumps out like on me, and I'm like, we'll take good care of your brother. Um, it was nice knowing you. Yeah.
Um, hold on, I'm trying to think what I want this to be. As you guys are saying goodbye to Orion, and Orion kind of coos and licks your fingers, uh, Orion, you start to see Orion start to pitter away, and then look back at you for a second before flying to his mom. And you reunite a baby dragon with its mother. Um, Everyone can level up for this. That being said, uh, can what was I gonna make you do? Okay, so what would you guys like to do now? Who's heading back and who's not?
I was under the impression that we were all staying,
Yeah, and doing it tomorrow.
Mhm.
and I was going to use one of my items.
Yes.
But I'm going to wait until unless the dragon somehow changes her mind. I'm waiting until she leaves to make the definitive decision of sending.
Because what I'm saying is Frid's gonna leave now, so she'll take whoever. So my question is, did you want Isaac to go back to talk to Mo and Angus?
If he will go.
I mean, I think Isaac will go, but he's gonna be very upset about it.
Yeah, I also have like a fix. He doesn't have to leave unless y'all want him to leave. That's
Well, if he doesn't have to leave, like if we can get the information to them, then I think it'll be fine.
Are you guys
yeah.
level 7 now?
Just
Yep.
now,
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
exactly in
Um,
this moment. But yeah, I was under the assumption we were all staying here, so that's why I started pulling out some papers to write a letter.
okay. Isaac is gonna go ahead and go with Isfrid to go back.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do that. That being said, Robin, I do think Isaac wants to say a few words to you before departing.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of just I'm like, if that's the decision that they come to a conclusion, I definitely like, kind of, just tell Max in my brain. I'm like, we should give him some space. Just
Some
let's
space.
just yeah.
Robin, how are you feeling in this moment?
I don't want him to go.
Mhm.
But it would probably be the safest option. And we don't know what's going to go on here. And plus, with humans being illegal and everything, it might be safer to travel with Miss Yun in the house and everything. So I think she's really just thinking more about his safety than anything.
Okay. As you are feeling and thinking this stuff, I think Isaac takes both of your hands, right? And he holds them. And he looks at you, and he looks down at you, and he goes, "Are you going to be all right?"
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. I just think that I should be here for Max.
He nods. He understands. He kind of takes this box out, right? It's where the ring is. He goes, "You don't have to wear it." But he puts it in your hands and he goes, "This is just in case anything happens. I just want you to have it." And he kisses you on the forehead before going up and getting on top of Isfrid uh, before they depart. Would you like to say anything else? Or...
I'll hug him before he leaves, and I'll put the box in my bag.
Nice. That being said, actually, you know what?
Can I not interrupt them, but I was like, could me and Max have a conversation at the same time as this was happening?
Go
Yeah,
for
I
it.
kind of like as we're walking, I kind of like do the thing where like you kind of shoulder bump the other person as we're walking back, and I'm like, how you feeling? You're muted.
I'm getting married,
Not you. You're a clone.
but everything that happens to my clone happens to me.
Yeah, but you're still different. Just
And
sort of getting married.
you know how everyone except for Todd for some reason has like not weird but like unique names here.
Yeah.
I feel like Jack's kind of weird.
Like
So, or not weird, but like kind of weird in this world. And I know someone named Jack, and I'm just curious
oh,
as to why, who that is.
that's fair. I was more talking about Ryan is
Oh, sad, incredibly sad.
okay. Yeah, just making
I will
sure.
probably cry
Yeah,
to myself later,
that's
but
valid. I if you need anything, just let me know. Um, I just do you want me to be here with you? Do you want me to leave? Do you want me like what do you want me
I
to
want
do?
I want you here. But if you want to go back, that's fine.
I don't want to go anywhere that you're not
Well,
in. So
you you said that
yeah, I do kind of have to.
and
I don't know if I have to follow you, but
you don't have. Well, I don't know.
yeah, we haven't tried that one out yet.
Yeah, I said I would tell you where I'm at, and ask you to come with me. But I don't think you necessarily have to follow if you don't want to.
Well, all I'm hearing is I'm staying, and we apparently have to save you from being married.
Okay.
But
I'm a sister wife.
yeah, but we're staying, so I'm not
So
gonna get in there. That's all I needed to know.
the two of
Yeah.
you are staying. Robin is staying.
Mhm.
Any last words before I rotate to my other group?
No, just
Okay.
a wave to Isrid and Orion.
Yeah, I'm gonna wave to them, and I'm gonna give Isaac a hug.
Isaac, Robin. That being said, Isaac gets on top of Isfrid. You can see that he's holding onto baby Orion. You've reunited this baby dragon with Isfrid with his rightful biological mother. I shouldn't say rightful, but his biological mother, right?
See?
Yeah, I was just trying to say biological moms don't have to be the correct mom, okay? That being said, that doesn't imply anything. That being said, this is probably the last time you're probably gonna see Orion. As Isfred and them take off. Uh, that being said, it's just now the three of you. I'm gonna rotate to Mo and Angus. As you guys are talking with Hoshi, Haru, and Miss Yan, and Hoshi's potted plant dad.
Thank
Pot
you.
dad.
Thank you for
Oh,
clarifying.
he's a
Hot
stoner.
dad.
Okay.
Oh, he's a stoner.
That being said, talking about running over Gunther, you're gonna start to hear a as like a thump. I shouldn't guess call it a thump. It's more like a well, you can feel the wind breeze, right? As like a dragon lands. We're gonna speed some time. We're probably gonna say as you guys are talking, like Isfrit has been traveling, just for the sake of plot. Isfrit comes down, right? And you guys, Miss Young kind of rushes over to the window and she goes, "Why is there only one of them?" as Isaac kind of comes down, you see it's only Isaac on the dragon as he starts walking towards the house. And Isfred suddenly starts to take off. Uh, and Isaac is just left there. As he comes up to the house and opens the door, and he sees the rest of you. And Isaac.
And the bus outside.
Oh, and the butt. Right, I forgot about that. No, that's a good point. Isaac kind of is like, I want to ask about the bus, but I need to tell you all that they're all staying in the night region right now. Apparently, Max has found out their duplicate is getting married to the Duke of the Night.
Oh, congratulations!
Wonderful. I'm being invited. I gotta go change. Hoshi gets
Oh,
up and
Hoshi, make sure there's an outfit for me too. I want to go.
you wait. Hoshi is going to his room to look for wedding outfits now. Angus, he will also be looking for outfits for you too. That being said,
Well, I am so happy for Max. Where are the rest of them? They're also staying over there as well, preparing for the marriage?
yes, they found Orion and they gave it back to Isfred, but Isfred's gone now. She wouldn't. They were insistent about staying there. Just
And you just like them.
Oh, they're planning for a marriage. I'm sure they'll be fine.
well, there was a lot of discussion, and yes, I did. He kind of sighs. Do you want to roll an insight on him?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if like he would also know that we want them to come back to get us. Like,
Oh,
I don't know if you're gonna.
And how the fuck are we supposed to do that?
You literally have a buff that can fly.
Can it fly? I
it has
thought
other
Mary was
properties.
undecided on that.
No.
Okay.
It has Remember how Todd was like, "Oh, I'll throw in like magical other stuff in there."
Okay.
It when you get back in the bus, we'll talk about it. It's
Okay.
a magic
I
school
was.
bus.
Oh my god. Okay, so I rolled a 26.
With the frizz? No way.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Wait, the influence. Not the magic school bus. It's the Fey bus. It's a Fey bus.
The Magic Fey bus.
The magic Fey bus.
Magic Fey bus. Got a
Yeah,
de-influence it, bro.
arcane school bus is right there. Arcane school bus.
Arcane school bus.
Arcane academy bus.
Arcane League of Legends? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Arcane
Anyways.
Scholar vehicle.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
You guys done?
No.
No, we could come on. We could do this for like 10 more minutes.
Anyways.
Yeah. What did you?
Listen,
Oh, what did you roll?
We'll just take a trip to the night court. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I rolled a 26,
Okay.
and I believe Kip rolled 19.
Yes.
You
Okay.
can tell. With a 19, you can tell that Isaac is very tired. It almost seems like it's like a bittersweet. He's kind of bittersweet about this. As he's kind of just accepted how things are going now. And it's kind of strange because when Isaac got here, he was very much like, "Oh, we really need to go home. We need to go home. You guys are just kind of like playing like Faye." But now it feels like he's sort of doing what you guys are doing, and he's kind of like accepting things as they are, right? That being said,
Angus is gonna oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. Keep going.
Angus is gonna kind of like walk towards him and kind of comfort him. Listen, it's gonna be alright. We're gonna get you guys home in no time. Well, I don't really know how long it's gonna be. Maybe a few years. We have no idea, really. But we're gonna get you there, okay? Now come on. And he's gonna kind of lead Isaac back inside. We have a magical school bus. We can ride there to the night court anytime. They will be fine. We have a wedding to plan, right?
So we're taking a magical school bus to go to Max's wedding in the night region.
Yes,
is
it'll be
normal.
perfectly fine.
Okay.
Listen, I am from here. Take it from me. This is normal. Trust me.
You're from here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't know. Yeah, I'm from here.
But aren't you? He kind of looks. He's like, aren't you from? Don't you work? Are you saying there's more of you? In
I
the
will catch
moral?
you up and like kind of
Okay.
he'll like kind of like explain to Isaac as we're going inside.
Are you talking? Are you gonna inform him about your fiance and stuff too?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
everything you know.
Oh my gosh. Wait. I'm so excited for this. Okay. That being said, um, are you guys gonna go pick up Donovan and then we'll leave for the night region?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
My question is, are you taking the bus to the castle? What are we doing?
I think Angus was hey, Mo, we should take the bus back to
No,
the
no,
Why
no,
not? I drove so well.
no, no.
Honk honk.
You hit a man. Doesn't matter how well you were driving, you still hit someone.
I'm sure I won't do it again. Honk.
I don't. I can't. I can't. Listen, I trusted you on the Donovan situation, and that is kind of playing out okay. We'll see when we go get him. But that
Listen,
man could have died if I did not help him.
and I'm sure he would have probably been okay right after. Honk.
As you guys are discussing, Hoshi goes, you hear like a clatter of stuff like being thrown around in a room nearby as Hoshi starts running down the steps. As he comes down, and he's got kind of like this. He's wearing kind of like this froofy. It's very fluffy. It's got like ravenous feathers. And it's kind of like this semi like dress half back. Like you can see his back, whatever. And with some poofy sleeves, and he goes, "All right, I think I found myself an outfit for the wedding." And then he snaps his fingers, as like a poof of cards come out, right? As like cards come out of his sleeve, and they kind of like arrange in the air for you, towards Angus, and they've got outfits on them. Um, some are like suits, some are like dresses, and he kind of presents it to you, and he's like, "And which one would you like, darling?"
I will take. This is a hard decision. Honk. Uh, I'll take the red dress with the suit, the tie at the top.
As he as you point to the card, the the card kind of shimmers for a second before the outfit like cannons out of the card into the air towards you and hits onto you. So you'll have to put it on yourself, but you get the outfit. And how she looks to you, Mel, and he goes, "And for you, sir, shall we get you a suit?"
No, I'm okay. I'm good.
Oh
Are
come
you
on.
sure?
We're going to a wedding.
We're gonna crash a wedding. It's gonna be wonderful. Oh,
That somehow makes it worse. So
can I be the one to
definitely
say
no.
objection? Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
Objection.
What? Isn't that what you mortals like to do when you're trying to stop a wedding? Objection?
That's a courtroom. And that, yeah.
Oh,
All of these
so you
human
don't.
tendencies are so weird.
I don't get humans. You don't want to wear a suit. You don't want to crash a wedding.
And I thought they were fun. Honk.
As Hoshi's like laughing at you for a second. Okay. Let's get you to the castle, shall we? As we gotta pick up
Yes,
Donovan.
please.
Yes, Landon is a deity. This was confirmed. Oh, I wouldn't say he was a deity, but like
It was implied in one of the castle episodes
Yes.
before we met, before we got Isaac. It was literally one of those
'Cause
interactions.
the little kid was like a prince of the sun region, which Landon had before going through the door, and
Yeah.
now he's like
And this is
made it.
information we only know because of Max sneaking around. So that's funny that you're
Yes.
asking.
Yes.
Don't
Back
remember this at all.
Anyway, it's
Yeah,
fine.
neither do I.
Shit.
back to Mo and Angus. Mo and Angus, as you uh, okay, as you guys walk back into town, can you please make a perception check for me? We're gonna actually make this perception check at the castle, by the way. As you guys make your way back to the castle. And you're gonna see the two guards. Actually, you're gonna see the oath guard, the oafish one, but you're not gonna see the lanky one. So I would like you to roll perception to see if you notice the lanky guard.
I got
you guys-
passive perception 15.
15? That's not enough. I'm gonna tell you
Damn.
that right now.
I got what's 19?
19? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
As like the oafish guy kind of sees you, he goes, "Oh, you guys are back. Oh,
Yeah, we're here to pick up the human, or not the human. What was he?
your
what was he called?
friend?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, something kind of happened.
My
But I
God.
guess you'll find out when you get in there." He kind of lets you pass. But as you guys get into the castle, right, and you start making your way towards like the interrogation cell, with a 19, you're going to notice the lanky guard is talking to the general. He's got like the dead flowers as he's presenting them to her, and he goes, "My love, I've loved you for the longest time." And she immediately slaps him, and she takes the flowers, and she chews on the flowers, she eats them, and she spits them and throws them down. And he goes, "That was beautiful." As he starts to run away in tears, and he goes, "I'm in love with her." You make eye contact with the general. As she straightens up, and she goes, "Hello, you're back. I see you're.
Hello.
Are you quite alright?"
I apologize. It was a bargain that I made. Hog.
And she kind of like a little frightened. She's like, "Alright, just don't keep your beak to yourself." She like leads you to the interrogation room, and she goes, "I am afraid." I'm trying to like do her accent again. It's like freaking. It's fine. It's whatever. As she leads you to the interrogation room, you're going to notice as she opens the door, there's a mirror on top of the table, and she goes, "You see, he didn't want to cooperate with me, and he ended up in the mirror. So I technically did help out my bargain, but well, it's yours now."
Can you at least cover it? Hog.
She's like, "Very well." She goes to get like a tablecloth to cover the mirror. I guess let's see if she goes into the mirror. As she tries to put the cloth on top of the mirror, she gets stuck.
Oh my God. No.
Oh my god.
You're on a 12. She gets sucked into the mirror as the cloth starts falling slowly on top of the mirror.
Oh, the queen is gonna think we did something to her general. Oh my God. I'm looking for a guard. I'm looking for
It's just
somebody
been-
important.
It has just been chaos event after chaos event after chaos event.
You don't have to roll perception. We're gonna say this is one of the higher maids from earlier who's with that other knight with that you saw, Angus, coming by
as you guys are like staring at this mirror, and she's like, "Are you guys okay?"
No.
Um, the
So
general.
we
Oh, go ahead. Honk.
Yes.
one of my companions was left in the general's care for
Mhm.
an extended amount of time.
Mhm. Was
And
it the flower one? The one that grows
yes,
flowers?
yes,
Mhm.
Donovan. So there's a mirror under that tablecloth. Please do not remove it.
Oh, okay. Um, I also want to note in the room, you can see the room is just covered in flowers and vines. Like the chair is covered in vines. There's flowers everywhere. Like there's grass. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Um, and it's a magical mirror, and if you do not have the fortitude, you will be sucked inside.
Are, are you
And
in?
that is what happened to Donovan, apparently. And just now, the general,
The
when she
flower
went to
boy?
cover, yes, the flower boy.
And you're saying the general is in
Yeah,
there?
the general is in there. She went to cover the mirror and she was trapped.
Um. So I don't know if I'm allowed to let you take the mirror because the general's in there.
Right.
Right.
So,
Um.
what I'm going to do, I need you
Okay.
to stay outside of this room. I will attempt to bring them both back, hopefully, but I would strongly advise if you were nowhere near the mirror when I do so.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. She nods. And she kind of stands outside and she goes, "Good luck, I suppose."
Thank you. Angus,
Yes.
just face the opposite direction.
Oh, of course. And he'll turn around.
And uh first, first, let me see if this spell actually does what I think it does. Where is enhance ability? Slay. Um, no, just checks, not saving throws. So, oh, I could eat some of the pie.
I said charisma and what?
And wisdom, charisma and
Wisdom?
wisdom.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I will cut me a little slice of that cherry pie.
Okay.
And you said it was advantage, right?
Yes.
You're
Okay.
eating food.
It's just part of the process, please.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
then
What
I
about your
will
human magics?
Oh, it's a DC. It's a charisma saving throw for the mirror, by the way.
Okay. And
But
then
I think I said charisma was, so you're fine.
yeah. And then I will remove the tablecloth.
Okay. Please make the saving throw for me.
Okay.
Can I also help by saying, like, you've got this, Mo. You are very strong willed.
Thank you. I already have advantage, but thank you.
Ow.
You say this for that. Okay. Um.
Okay. 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 All right. Thank God for advantage. That's 23.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
No.
Yeah, you are able to make it to the mirror without getting sucked in. Um. Mel, what are you doing, by the way? Like, are you just covering it? Are you?
you-
Yeah, I uncovered it so I could try to figure out how to get them the fuck out of there.
Okay. Do you want to make? The thing is, you're also half human, so actually, do you want to ask your little patron, your little god, for some advice? Or
Sure.
if you want to make a roll, here. You can either ask your god, or I'll let you make an Arcana check on this.
Yeah, I'll just ask my deity.
Mo, please ask Mo. Let me know how and what you're saying to your god.
Um, um, Lord Tyr, I am needing your assistance. My friend is trapped in this mirror along with another individual, and I'm trying to figure out how to release them.
Oh, did Miss Yon tell you that? Okay. Sorry. I just couldn't recall. But you see, that's not on me. That's on players taking notes. So, funny how that works. But as you are calling to Tyr, you hear this older, gruff man speak. As he goes, very well. What you have in front of you is a mirror of life trapping. Just call upon their name and they can come out. So, hold on. But yeah. So you're gonna find out. I'm pretty sure you just call upon their name.
Okay.
Hold up. Give me a second. Oh no. You could call upon their name to talk to them. Let's see this. Or call out near characters in the image. You and the creature can communicate. You can use an action to speak a second command word and free one creature trapped in the mirror. So you need to know what the word is for the mirror, which we decided in Quartz 1. Right! That was the word. Okay. Your god's not gonna know the word for that, but if you want to call upon, it's not Liliana, Lila, Gratz, or Baylor
No.
to ask.
The first
You
two?
need to,
No.
you can either call their name out and you get to talk to them, but you need to know the second command word to let them out.
Okay. Why the fuck is Baylor in?
He was up to
I'm
some
gonna
shady
call.
shit.
I'm gonna call Donovan first, just to make sure that he's all right.
Hello? Mo?
Donovan, I see you've gotten yourself into quite the pickle
Hi,
again.
Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do the voice. You gotta go. You gotta go darker, deeper than that.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh,
yeah.
Donovan.
Mo?
Donovan.
Thank you.
I'm trying to do it how Candy does it.
Mo?
Mo, I kind of got stuck.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can you let me out?
We're working on it.
Oh, okay.
Are you all right? They didn't hurt you or anything while you were here, did they?
About that, before they could ask me any questions, I sort of just pulled the mirror out.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Donovan,
And
why
then-
would you do that?
and then Lucian yelled at me.
So what I'm hearing is potentially that you will have to stay here even longer because they did not ask you the questions that they wanted to ask you.
Wait, Lucian's talking to me. He said there's a code.
Lucian?
There's a name. He said if you say Ravi, I should be able to come out.
Okay. Ravi.
Okay. Hold up. Let me just double check. Remember, because from Quartz 1, we made it Ravi because of his mom, right? Because of the Mirror of Life trapping, right? So, man, I closed tabs out because I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna need this again.
You also have to make a Dex saving throw since he gets
Yeah,
shot out
he's
as
gonna
well.
be launched at Mach 5 towards me.
And his
we all-
mom's standing directly in front of
Yep,
him.
yep, and we all know I'm so good at dexterity, tech saving throws.
Okay, so
I'm the best.
actually, it just says he gets put in unoccupied space near you,
Oh,
so you don't
beautiful.
even have to
So that
roll
was
for
just a
that.
thing you did for just the giggles last time. Okay.
I think we should keep it.
Should we keep it?
We
Yeah,
should
actually, let's
keep it.
roll.
It's
I've already
funnier.
resigned myself to it, so
What did I didn't even. Okay, what did I make them roll last time? Was it Dex?
yes.
Okay, go ahead and do a Dex saving throw. As you say, Ravi, Donovan's gonna come launching out of the mirror.
Yeah, that was a 2 for a total of 4.
4. Let's see how much damage this is gonna. Let's just do. Okay. That's just 4 points of damage. You'll be fine. As Donovan launches out. You're getting Donovan. You're not even getting the general. Okay.
Whoa, hold on. You're just deciding things.
Okay. What do you want?
You were so quick to move on, like, oh, fuck these other people, I guess. All right, let's go. No. I'm going to release the general because I do not need to be on the queen's shit list. Please. She already
Okay.
hates me.
So we're gonna say Donovan comes out shooting out, and then we're gonna shoot out the general at the same time.
Yes,
Okay.
that's fine.
The general shoots out. Donovan comes out. He's like, there's like flowers poofing out in the air as they both like collapse on the ground. Donovan is on top of you, and he goes, "Oh, thank you," as he kind of like pats you on the chest. As he gets up awkwardly. The general is like, "Oh," as she like gets up. The What would you guys like to do now in this moment?
Okay, I'm covering this fuck ass mirror again.
As Angus is like still turned around, he's like, "Welcome back, General, and welcome back, Donovan."
And
Oh.
once it's covered,
Ah,
I'll tell Angus it's safe to turn around.
Okay.
And he turns around.
Angus kind of gets up, or not Angus. Donovan gets up, and he's like, "Oh, thank you." and as he kind of coughs and like a flower petal comes out, and he goes, "Oh no." And the general goes, "Oh, take your friend, please."
Did you
As
not want to question them? Honk.
no, I'm good. Just get out of here, please. You and your beak. Um,
Fair enough. Honk.
where? Okay. If Canny was here, I feel like Canny would take the mirror and put it back in his bag of holding.
Okay, that's
No,
fine.
it's
That's
okay.
cool.
We're doing that. Donovan, you got Donovan. You guys are coming back now, right? We're leaving now.
Yes.
Um, as you guys are leaving, the lanky, skinny kind of guard. Did we say his name is Thomas, or was the other one Thomas?
I don't think you actually gave us a name.
I don't think you gave them names, girl.
Whatever. The lanky guard kind of comes up to you, Kip, and he's like, "You, I took your advice," and he's like shaking you, Angus, and he's like, "It was amazing. She slapped me. I think she likes me."
Oh, that's wonderful! Honk! And he like fucking honks into his face.
Uh, yes. Thank you. He kind of like starts to walk away from you as you start to leave the castle. That being said, and as you guys are going through the city with Donovan, Matt, you're also gonna notice you guys are walking by the house where the gnome was with their children. You can notice there's a little child. At where the wagon is, the wagon looks like it's been repaired and like put back on with like a strap of like cloth. With the older man Gunther, who is selling pies, and they notice you, and they're like, he goes, "Oh, Mo, you saved me. Would you like another pie?"
Sure. Why not?
um, he gives you a slice of the same cherry pie as before. So add a slice to your inventory.
So I
He
just
goes,
have a whole pie again. Cool.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just feel like this is what they do. And this Gunther man goes, "Oh, who is your friend?"
Ah, hello. Honk.
"Oh, uh, nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Uh,
Honk.
Papa, why is he honking? Oh, and he kind of passes child, and he goes, "I'm so sorry. Judith, we can't question people. That's rude." And he goes, "Well, your friend here saved me. I got hit by a bus the other day."
You got hit by a bus. Honk. Oh, that's terrible.
Yes,
Uh,
very terrible. So sorry, Mr. Gunter. We need to be on our way.
Of course, of course. Just remember, you can come by anytime.
Hmm.
That being said, you guys make your way back to Mission to the house. Um, my question is, are you guys taking the bus now to the night region?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
We-
shouldn't we fucking rest? Y'all should sleep before y'all leave.
Oh, that is true.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna rotate.
Reverse.
Reverse.
Or
I'm
just
gonna
like
rotate to
take
my other-
turns on the road trip, you know?
No, because
Um,
only one person can fucking drive.
We're gonna rotate, right?
At least when it's
Uh,
flying, he can't hit pedestrians.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one.
Oh, no,
Okay.
don't say
Well,
that.
We're gonna say you guys get on the bus, right? Who's driving? Who's driving the bus?
Kip. Don. Kip is driving the.
Kip, please make a dex
Hey,
dex check for
Angus.
me. Or Angus, yeah, please make
Yeah.
a dex check.
And
Make
he's making
me
that shit fly.
3 checks for flying
3
back
checks.
to the night region. You have Hoshimo. The bus. I'm gonna say as you get on the bus, and I'm trying to make this quick so we can go to my other group. I'm so sorry.
No,
Um,
you're fine.
but you're gonna notice there are multiple buttons, right? One it has like a pair of wings. Another one has like what seems to be whatever. We'll talk about the other buttons later. It just seems like, oh, wings. We're using that one. Okay, awesome. Make the 3 checks.
Okay, so first one is a 15. Second is a dirty 22,
Okay, you're
and
fine.
third is a natural 24.
Okay, you're
Nice.
fine.
Beautiful. Slay.
A little bumpy at the start, but you know what? You get into the groove. You're doing great. I
I've
guess there's
driven
no one to
before, I
hit in
know
the
it.
air. So, that being said, we're going back to Max, Serio, and Robin. The three of you, middle of the woods. Isaac has left. Isfred's gone. You have the one Saphria dragon. You're just chilling in the middle of the woods. What are we doing?
Well, I thought we were gonna go to bed. I guess so. We were just
Because
gonna
we said
camp
we were gonna
out.
do it tomorrow.
Okay.
So I want to
Let's
camp
do-
out. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a long rest for everyone.
Yeah.
You level up.
Period.
Okay.
But yeah, with that in mind, after we kind of wake up, I'm
If
like,
we
oh,
do that,
yeah.
then okay. If you guys don't move in the same spot, I can say Isaac helps Angus. Gosh, do I want to add Miss Young? I'm gonna leave Miss Young at the house.
I didn't know how long they took because I thought it was gonna be a thing where like we were gonna do a whole thing and then they were gonna get there. I didn't think they were gonna get there while we were, but it's up to you. Like
Yeah, because you did say it takes a day to
it
get
takes
back,
a
and
day to
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that's on a dragon. It might be faster with a bus. I don't know.
maybe, but it would
Are we
take half a
arguing?
day anyway.
Okay,
I
let me
don't
just
know.
look at the sheets then. Let me just look
I
I
at
was gonna
the
say, Mary, you're the DM. You decide.
You
No,
decide.
yeah,
I
it did say 500 miles as its range. So
I just think it'd be sillier if y'all took like half a day to get there. Just half a day
yeah, I'm not arguing that.
Okay,
or
we'll
more.
say it's half a day. They're still in the air. They have another half of the day before they get there.
Yeah.
So I'll do a round of you guys doing something, but that means you won't meet them in that spot then.
Yeah, that makes that's exactly how I thought it was gonna happen.
Okay.
Okay.
But
That
well,
being
we
said-
could sleep in that spot, and we're probably going back. Like maybe
Okay.
do we have some lanterns or something? Not lit up, but like something to like. I take a dagger and I mark a tree. We were here.
What do you mean mark the tree? Like you're
We
just
were
putting an axe?
here.
I go M R S. We were here. Just mark like X marks the spot. It's just a tree, just so they know where we were,
Okay, awesome.
because we have to come back.
I will say I do want to start to end the session soon, so we'll probably do like one more
Yeah.
round of things.
That makes perfect
So-
sense.
As you guys are waking up, you know there's probably gonna be like half the day before they come here. Max, Serio, Robin, you start to wake up. Actually, go ahead and roll initiative to see who wakes up first. I'm trying to
Dirty
get my
20.
group- Dirty 20? Okay.
Um, 16.
16.
Really kidding? Really kidding? I guess I mean nothing to you.
Oh, so I literally it did not pop up when I. with the-
Okay.
I mean nothing to you.
So
and then,
Robin's waking up first, and then Chloe, did you say 16 or 19?
Yeah, 16.
Okay, so then it goes Robin, Serio, and then Max.
Yeah.
Robin, as you wake up first, what would you like to do?
Robin's gonna do some stretches because they slept on the cold hard ground. And her back's
Yeah.
just not dealing with that well. We got pretty lucky with getting a house on the first day coming here.
I just want to ask. No, we'll get to it. Keep going.
Okay. And then I think we kind of discussed what we were going to do tomorrow, especially because I said the guards are probably going to be mad at me. So I'm going to be preparing to disguise self. But for Sergio, I'm going to draw a knight's outfit.
On
And
the Canva? Okay.
yeah. and on the Canva. I pull up canva.com.
No, de-influence. We don't support Canva.com.
Unless they want to
We don't
sponsor
support-
us.
We don't support Magic School Bus. We don't support Canva.
We don't promote. There we go.
Non-spawn.
We don't. We're not
Non-spawn.
sponsored.
No, it's fine. Anyway,
So I draw a like knight's outfit, for and like pull that out.
Will you please run me an Arcana?
Yeah, sure.
This is just to see how well this stuff looks. That's all.
he's girly. Don't laugh
Hold
like
on.
that.
Hold on. Let me see what I have. Let me see what I have.
You're making me nervous.
Amazing.
Show it to me, Rachel.
Well, so I got an 8.
Oh God.
Well, with an 8, I'm
It
gonna
looks
say
janky.
It looks like it's from Shein, but it's still.
It looks like the people who like make it out of foam, but like it doesn't look nice. Like they don't get like the nice ones like for cosplay.
I want it to look cute, and you're doing me such a disservice.
Listen, I can try again.
No,
Serio.
don't try again. I wake up to like. Good morning, Robin. Oh,
Morning.
oh, you made the. What is?
Yeah.
What are those?
So the thing is, usually when I draw, I usually warm up and everything, and
It's fine. It'll.
yeah. I can do
get us
a
through.
different outfit. I can
No, do you have? I guess if you want to try, I'll just start putting on this one. You
I
can
can
try
give you
again
my
if
cloak.
I'll just try it on, and then I go to like a bush somewhere.
Roll performance to see how you pull it off.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just put it on. But as I you can still hear me. I go like, Robin, how you sleep?
Bad.
I don't even know why I asked. I come out. I rolled a 10 in performance. I look like a guy.
It
You rolled.
feels like it is a little too small. It feels like it doesn't quite fit you. It feels like
I'm
cheap
not the greatest
material.
with proportions. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just
I'm more of a landscape person and like items.
that's fair. I think this will do just fine. This will, yeah, I guess, yeah. And then I just start styling my hair to kind of make it look more slightly dapper. I look like I'm cosplaying a knight.
I'll
really
give my
shittily.
cloak as well
Yeah,
to kind
I'm
of
like,
hide like the
thank-
bad parts.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you.
As you're doing that, Max, you start to wake up after you hear the rustling and you see Serio awkwardly trying to do like a nightly like pose, but it's kind of awkward as it's not quite fitting them. How you feeling, Max? What are you doing?
Max is still going through a lot of emotions. And she wakes up.
Wait, is your mic doing that?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, like
No.
it's
doing
like
the thing again.
doing the yeah, but you just
Is this better?
say something else.
Hello, my name is Max Porter.
Stop
insane.
touching it. Stop
That is
touching
somehow
it.
worse. Say something.
Hello.
Okay, no, it's
I guess
fine.
not.
We'll live with
Anyway,
it.
Yeah, we'll
Max,
just deal with it.
Well,
What are
I
you
can
doing?
restart if you guys just talk to each other for a second.
Yeah, I guess I just start like I'm just like stretching,
Can
and then
you
I'm
can
like
ha-
preparing my. Yeah, maybe don't move. Yeah, I can't move too much. Like I just
Yeah.
have like very limited range of motion. Do you sure? I guess
I can
I have the.
redo it.
Do you want to? You should probably.
Okay.
Can you redo it? I kind of.
Yeah. Do you still want it to be a night or
I mean, kind of. I would just like to look good right now. I don't think like I already look kind of embarrassing most of the time. Could you make me maybe
Testing.
look?
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
he's
do
thinking.
I'll do more
Okay.
like Haru, like how he kind of looked like, or
Yeah,
Hoshi.
yeah. That works. That works.
Yeah, I'll draw like Hoshi and like make it look very knightly,
Yeah, that
but
works.
like in a fancy
Okay.
way.
Good morning,
Okay.
Max.
Are you
Yeah.
level 2 on your paint?
Yes,
tool?
I'm level 2.
Okay, thank you. Okay, just know
So
this is your last item you can pull out of it. That's all.
yeah. So I'll draw like a fancy looking outfit of knight status.
Make another Arcana check, but with advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because you warmed up. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a 17.
Okay, this looks way nicer. It's kind of like higher
Oh,
quality, kind of
Okay.
similar to Haru and the colors. So it's very blue. It's
Yeah.
like a dark blue with some
Yeah.
golden touches.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll
Hopefully
be.
this is a lot better.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to practice
What-
drawing.
While you're
Armor.
changing in the bushes, Max, what are you doing now?
I'm just. I'm gonna turn to Robin and be like, "Do you think, you know me, right? You're my sister. Of course you do. Do you think if I were to be marrying a duke, I would have changed clothes?"
No, Max.
Yeah. I mean, he's a duke. He would have to afford it, right?
Max.
Yeah. But then again, his name is Jack, and we talked about that's kind of weird.
Jack from like
Yes. I think.
interesting.
I was hearing something though, so.
Max, are you forgetting anything this morning?
No.
I can't make breakfast.
Oh,
Ow.
She'll have a bargain to do. So, unless you want to make a survival check to make breakfast, do you just want the consequences then?
What do you guys want for breakfast?
What? How? Well, there's nothing. I guess berries.
You guys want berries for breakfast?
Please make a survival check for me.
Oh god. Okay,
I'm
hold
kind
on.
of afraid to eat the berries.
Okay. 22.
Please
Nice.
describe to me how
the
you're
fuck?
making breakfast. Thank
There's
you.
like some
Uh,
fruits and shit.
She's gonna walk around and just gonna pick berries.
It's a
Ones
fruit
that look the
salad.
nicest.
Okay. Before I'm gonna give you some options then.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you
I don't
really
like-
think it's gonna be Jack?
don't like-
I don't
So
know.
there are some red berries, there's some blueberries, and there's some
Mhm.
mushrooms, and there's some nuts. Which would you like to pick?
And nuts.
And nuts, yeah.
She's gonna pick red, blue, and nuts.
You're gonna. Oh, okay,
It'd be like fruit salad.
okay. What are you? Okay, can you describe how you're serving this as breakfast?
Oh,
There you go.
Does
But,
in, like, the bag or something? Like,
Not even a leaf as like a plate is insane.
Open your hands.
I guess I come. That's when I come out. Like, and then I'm like, okay, what are we eating for breakfast?
Berries and nuts.
Berries.
Oh,
Can you both, as you consume this, can you please make a
No.
Oh no.
make a
What did I
what?
feed you guys?
I gotta make sure.
That's so real. Is it like a
I
con?
also
That's
eat.
what I was wondering.
I already
probably
rolled
on.
just so I can get it out of the way.
So do I also roll it?
I mean, if you're eating it.
I do.
Is it a con?
Wait. Yes, go ahead. Do a con save. Thank you.
Okay.
I was just making sure I'm correct.
I
19.
what's the DC? I just want to wait. I didn't roll bad, but like, I want to know what
no,
I'm
just
supposed
tell
to
me a
be.
number. Just tell me the number.
Crazy. I got a 12. I literally I want you to preface by saying that whatever happens after I say it. So like, oh, do I look good, guys? And like, and now what? Tell me what happened.
He's allergic to
As-
the berries.
As you say, do I look good? Your stomach starts to make a rumble, and you feel the need to go shit. And you run back into the forest.
Actually,
Max
hold
is
that thought.
gonna start by
Hold
saying,
that
yeah, and then
Hold that thought,
Sergio
So I
sprints.
just, yep, I'm leaving. I'll be back.
Okay.
I guess it didn't settle with his stomach.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it tasted fine to me. I thought you did a good
It
job.
tastes like berries. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe I should
okay.
start cooking breakfast at home more often.
Well, I don't live there anymore, so it wouldn't benefit me. But maybe Scotty would like it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys like to do anything else?
No, we're like I come back, just like okay, we can go now. Can we go now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do disguise self on me. No, it's at will.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yes. Doing disguise self.
I'm still
got next?
Max is in a hoodie, jeans, and a t-shirt.
With the cloak.
Yeah,
Yes.
you get cloak.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna rotate just for a second before we go back.
Mhm.
So I know Matt is BRB, which is fine. Angus, as you're driving this bus, right, in the air, and you're doing such a wonderful job. You are cruising. Hoshi's in the back in his little dress, and he kind of goes, oh, "Are we going to be there soon? This is starting to feel like it's taking forever."
I'm sure we'll be there soon. Honk.
As you are driving this bus, you start to see geese. Do geese fly? Hold on.
Yes, they do. They literally migrate.
Do
So they-
I don't know.
I'm
Oh, they
literally
do.
telling you.
Migrate. Take it from the girl that's in college for this.
Really just said. Okay.
You're gonna see a group of geese flying next to you, and they start honking, honk, honk, next to you as you're also honking while flying this bus.
They're migrating with you. That's crazy.
That being said, okay, we'll rotate back to my other group. I just wanted to have that moment.
Yeah,
Um,
I think what happens is like when you rotate back to us, like we're mid walking already. Like I would say we would just start walking, like we're midway through.
Um,
I disguised myself as an elf, like a tall elf woman,
okay.
by the way.
Tall elf woman.
Yeah.
Can you give me what color hair do you have?
Blonde hair, green eyes, looking like a Legolas kind of.
wrong. Oh, you're so wrong. Bad. You made a mistake, but okay, it's okay. You already spoke.
Run.
That was so
Okay.
incorrect of you, but it's okay.
That being said, as you guys make your way to the gates,
You're gonna see the ghostly children from before once again. There seems to be more of them this time. As they kind of stare at you as you go through the woods. As you get to the gates, there's just one guard this time. It is Arthur with the long hair. He looks very tired today as well. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk up to the guard and be like, "You should really get some sleep. Have someone take your shift once in a while."
Oh, you're so
Since I've made a mistake.
He looks at you and he goes, "Um, who are you?"
I'm Maxine. I'm marrying the Duke. Jack. Oh,
It's
He widens
true.
up.
yeah.
My lady, shouldn't you be inside?
I'm waiting for you to let me inside, dear.
But why aren't you already in? When did you leave? Did I
We were just
miss?
going out for a stroll, but
Oh,
we're
yeah.
back now.
Please roll deception.
That's crazy.
All of us together, or
All of us?
are.
Can it be a group roll?
No,
oh,
you
okay.
can have advantage.
And
that
is it just
isn't-
me? Or who can?
Yes,
Why me? Why do you
'Cause you
hate
said
me,
it.
Mary?
because you said it.
Mhm.
It's not my
With-
fault. I clocked
With
in.
advantage?
Yes, because Max and Robin are with you.
I rolled a nat 20, which is just a nat 20. You know that's my first nat 20 in like a bunch of
That's
sessions.
crazy. Yes.
That's not good. You haven't had a nat 20 since then?
No, it's been a while.
The man straightens. He's like, I'm so sorry, my lady. I didn't realize. He opens the gates up for you, and he's like, right this way. I'm so sorry. Please don't tell the Duke. I'm just been so tired. There's just so few of us
No.
lately.
Of course. I have a question though. What is he looking like today?
The Duke?
Yes.
What's his
the Duke,
mood?
my fiance. What's his mood? What's he looking like? Did he I told him to get a haircut. Did he get one? What's his hair look like?
I literally told Max in my brain, don't push it.
He goes. He looks the same like he always does. You know, he's got this striking blue eyes. You know, your wedding is soon. Man, he's probably
Yes.
worried about you.
No, it's fine. I told him where I was going to be. He better get that damn haircut like I told him to. You know, his brown curly
Haircut.
hair.
Oh.
You are so funny because I love you trying to fish information.
I start feeling like, thank you so much.
He goes-
we're on
Yes,
our
we
way.
will get her ready for the wedding.
Thank you
He's
so
like,
much.
why?
Don't
She
worry
kinda
about it.
has curly
I-
hair, but why is she saying that to me?
He does
He's like,
because
No,
Well,
I start.
Let's go, my lady. The wedding we need to prepare for.
Yes, my lady, please.
as you guys make your way into this town. Okay. Where? Please tell me what you were doing in this moment. You've now entered this village. Please tell me where you guys are going at this moment. You've never been here before.
Okay. I
I see the castle.
technically have a soul tie to the other Max.
Nice.
Can I try to feel for that and find it? You gave me this. You gave me this. You did this yourself.
That's fine. I'm just trying to decide if I should let you roll for it. Butt fees. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say you can feel the strain just like you did with Orion, but it's not as strong as the
Makes
other
sense.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
That being said, So you're just trying to find the duplicate. Okay. Let's say you go ahead. Everyone, make a perception check. While this is happening, let's rotate to Angus and Mo. You guys are about to land down
Really?
at
Okay.
this point.
No, sorry.
I did it first this time.
Why are you like fighting for this? This is
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You continue.
okay. Is it because I make you guys do perception so much? You guys just put your stats in perception. Is this
My person
No.
just has high perception.
Yeah, we're just good at perceiving.
good at perceiving?
You're doing it to the wrong group.
Yeah. Anyway, 21.
You guys just have fights. 21, 22, 20. Okay. Kip, are you there?
Mhm.
Okay. You guys start to land on the edge. You enter the night region again. It's dark. I don't want to go through the the spiel again, but you know, like it feels cooler. It feels like the gravity's more denser. You and Mo, coming down on this bus as you. Let's make a dex check on how you land the bus.
Okay, let's see.
Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me you rolled well.
You know, if I was not adding my
No.
proficiency bonus, this would definitely be a disaster, but I got a 17.
Awesome.
Solid.
You're able to land the bus safely on top of the ground
Oh, thank you.
on the edge of the night region. And when you do, Hoshi immediately gets off the bus and starts vomiting near a nearby bush. Uh, uh, that being said, my other group, you guys are gonna make your way to the castle.
Yeah.
This very gothic architecture. As you're passing by, you're gonna notice there's a bunch of like flowers adorned across the buildings, right? There is like multiple booths of food. It seems like people are setting up for this wedding today. My question is, Chloe, Max, are you wearing a cloak? Or are you full force out, face out?
I don't have my hood up.
Okay. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the session there today. And then
What the fuck?
we're gonna end it there. Um, and we'll come back next Sunday in the night region.
That was insane.
Thank you guys for joining me in this session today. I hope you all have fun, and I'll see you next Sunday.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.